victory royales. I mean, those are the other regions, though, Vivid. We are here for NA Central, and if it's anything like what we got to see from yesterday, is that we are in all for some crazy action.
Oh yeah,
Alex is crazy.
Will definitely deliver, and yeah, you mentioned it right. EU kind of popping off earlier today. It was so funny for me to sit there and watch EU because you're kind of reminded that, hey, listen, yeah, we've got this race that's going on at the top. Every single game matters for those guys because they're so close at the top. But then decisions made by those type of players, those top of the leaderboard players, like pushing somebody who's in like 22nd place, 2 spots away from qualifying to the LAN. There's just so much at stake here, and we gotta keep reminding ourselves that, yeah, we are looking to crown an FNCS champion, but we're also looking to have some of these players make it to LAN.
It's crazy to think about. Someone's gonna get it.
Man, let's take a look. We have a little graphic here for the players who have already qualified on through to the summit. You can take a nice little look now. Obviously, some of the regions are all done, right? They've got themselves wrapped up, but we still need to see how things unfold for ourselves. Again, as Kelly pointed out, Sky Scroll, congratulations over in EU, NAC. Brazil still waiting to happen, right? Like, especially NA West, lots of big names and
Alex, man, he went off. What up, Zero? Welcome back.
Well, guys, obviously we only have so much time before the game starts. Why don't we get into it? Why don't we start off with this lobby list, right? Or the leaderboard, rather. Top 13 is what we're targeting if we want to hit the summit. Right now, QK and Khan at 197 are in that top 13, right? And even if I look up just one more placement, Muzz and Sphinx only a point ahead. So, you know, Kelly, coming into today, a lot of these players
Was that EU?
Put it all on the line and hold
EU
on
one.
to this top 13. Or if you're outside that top 13, you really need to do everything you can to break through.
I mean,
Oh, no,
QK
that's no.
and Khan in
That's
our final
my bad,
game
my
from
bad.
day number
This
one
is 11,
a
12,
great
13. I was
example
like
to show
confused.
just how crazy things can shift in a single game. They were on our stage 2 for our standings, and to get that final victory royale of the day, rocketing them up to that coveted 13th spot, because that is where the Dusseldorf tickets are earned.
The
But
what?
of course, we still have 6 more games.
What'd she
so
say?
there's still some big names outside of that range, Vivid, and anything can change when it comes to Fortnite.
Yeah, the second page is scary. It'll be interesting to keep tabs on this to kind of see how this is going throughout the day. Obviously, we know how yesterday went towards the top of the standings. 1 point separated first and second place. And who better than Acorn and Bolt and Cold and Rapid to go ahead and fill those spots up. Now,
That's crazy.
they just had an incredible run yesterday, both of these teams, and it was all about consistency. And obviously, you know, we're in this new little bit of competitive Fortnite where storm surges change and all these players are going to have to keep adjusting their strategies and everything like that. But what made it possible for these two teams to be all the way towards the top of the leaderboard was how consistently they were able to make it into the end game. And Zeke, we know exactly how that starts. It's going to start with some of the damage down.
That's right, man. Let's take a look at some of these numbers. When we took a look at these, we were like, wait, hold on. You said
Clix
how much
and Higgs
damage?
needs to get some
But yeah,
kills.
I mean, as we compare the two duos, I think what's interesting is when we look at zones 1 to
That's
7,
crazy.
Acorn and Bolts, they have more damage, right? But
got
Kelly,
sauce
when we
on
flip
my
on over
arm.
to those later zones, it actually flips again, right?
Dude, if
Gold
Clix and
Rapid
Higgs had like
now have more
25
damage.
elims, they would be up in the top
Well, it's
3.
indicative of their
They need to
style.
get some
Acorn and
elims,
Bolt like
man.
to rotate early, establish themselves so they can get storm surge tags, whereas Cold and Rapid are definitely in-game
That's
players.
what's literally
Destroying
holding them
that
back,
mid and
holding them
low
down.
ground Vivid is what they are known for, but Acorn and Bolt definitely have a different play style.
Yeah, we can see it right there. First and foremost, zone 1 through 7, Acorn and Bolts have more damage dealt than in the moving zones of the game. Like, that's crazy. Usually, you know, you're box to box with people. You're
Short
doing all that
Dad, welcome
shotgun
in.
damage,
How are
but
you?
What kicks it off is Acorn and Bolts are landing all the way on the north side of the map. They have access to a launch pad. They're, of course, going to combine the effects of a mist and an overdrive grenade to make sure that they can fly as high as they possibly can. What this allows them to do is, even though they're landing all the way on the north side of the map, they can kind of fly all the way across the map and still secure themselves a very
Wherever they
good
want.
position inside of the zone. What this kind of allows them to do is base up, just deal all the damage that they need to do. Like we saw zones 1 through 7, it's an incredible amount of damage that they are able to do. But because they're so safe, because they're able to land
telling
in
y'all,
those high
Clix and
priority
Higgs just need to
spots,
get
they don't really take any damage. And with
hella
the way that
hella
the storm surge
kills,
works, they're able to
and they're gonna be at the
consistently
top.
make it
That's
to
all they
every
need to do.
single
They
one of
need to
these
catch
endgames,
up
and that's why they're towards the
to
top
the
of the leaderboard
to the
right
kill, like the average kills
Crazy.
in the top 3. And dude, they'll dominate. They already have the 2 victory royales underneath their
We're
belt.
coming in a single points difference.
You know what I'm
But for these
saying?
guys, they're landing middle of the map, right? So talk to me about their strategy. What has led to them being so successful?
I mean, it's cold, right? I think you can just put that name right there and then everyone can see the pathway to success. When he is locked in, he really locks in.
Same thing with Puyo and Peterbot, man. They just need to get a victory royale.
Kind of being able
and then they'll be up at the top too.
Mid-ground, they have the center of the map, which allows them to kind of have these easy rotations, Vivid.
Yeah, it's going to be a similar strategy to what Acorn and Bolts are doing. A little bit different, right? Because they're not going to be utilizing a launch pad, but because they do land center of the map, they're usually pretty close to all of the zones, right? They can kind of just walk over, base up, and again, from there on out, it's pretty much just the same thing. You've got this tall tower. You don't really take damage while you're in it, but you're in one of these high priority spots where a lot of teams are going to be rotating by, so you can get all of the damage dealt that you need to. And Rapid and Cold, they're focused on one thing, and that's going to be getting Cold to the end game. Finished day number 1 with the most eliminations. Guy was absolutely popping off. If it wasn't for that game 6 little fumble between them and Veno and Curve,
yeah,
man,
they went after
I think
it.
They would have a big lead right now.
Oh man, it's a time for redemption, right? Day 2 will bring new things. A lot of players have taken
I'm excited
time
to see how day 2 goes. I'm really excited.
back, refresh themselves.
I think it's going to be great.
Now we're thinking, hey, 6
We got 7
brand
minutes
new
until the
anything
game 7
can happen.
happens.
Now, before we continue the conversation, why don't we go meet up with our casters? And Jacob PR.
Alex won Oceania. I'm like pretty sure, right? Didn't he win his
Well, today is going to be a
seventh
great day for sure.
FNCS?
Crowned FNCS champion, but as well as some of our duos are playing, I need to point out the individual factors that are going down in some of these games. These solo impact points that some of these guys are clutching up. We talk about the 1-point differential in first place. Well, look at that, man.
Look at that, dude. My goodness. That's what wins you FNCS and FNCS, dude.
In the top 10.
88
Ocean and Vic
points
were
solo?
also neck and
That's
neck on
insane.
that leaderboard. So I'm even wondering, when things don't go your way,
That's crazy.
You gotta throw the plans out the window. How will these solos perform?
Yeah, what's incredible about this is Bolts is the only one of all those players we showed there that is currently obviously in first place coming into day 2. And what's more interesting is this is, again, a notorious duo that when Acorn comes back on day 2 style finals formats, he's usually better than we've ever seen him before. So he's still doing what he normally does. He had a relatively underperforming day 1, but Bolts is just going crazy, really putting the team on his back, really playing exceptional Fortnite, and the highlights speak for itself there, Jacob.
Yeah, and that was only day 1 action so far. Peterbot kind of at the bottom of that top 5 list, 50 points. And he's the one that kind of made those exciting clutches popular in the past couple of seasons. Will that change? I don't know. We still got 6 games to find out. Zeke, Kelly, and Vivid, what do you guys think?
Jacob, you know, I love that you bring up these solo impact points, right? We think about if we, you know, cast our minds back to yesterday, game 6. For a moment, I thought, is this a solos competition? Because it's just
yeah, that like one of the last. I think it was game 6 or game 5, dude. There were so
numbers
many
of
solos
game
in the like the
put
top
on
10.
such a
It was
show.
insane.
But we'll have to see, right? Like I said right before, with a brand new day, anything can happen, and we're excited to see what these players have prepared for us. Because again, top 13, and we're also playing for an Axe of Champions. Now, as we continue this conversation, why don't we talk about some of the players we are excited to see? Visual and Braids immediately come.
Chris, welcome back. Thank you. No PB&J today.
And 11 points. Talk to me about these guys in the lens of like, what do you think they've prepared coming in for day number 2?
I mean, for Visuals and Braids, I think they're just gonna, this is such a silly thing to say, but I think they're just playing standard Fortnite to the best. Bruce Lee once said, I don't fear the man that's done 1,000 kicks one time. I fear the man that's done one kick 1,000 times. And I feel like Visuals and Braids plays the same.
He's bringing out a freaking Bruce Lee quote in Fortnite. That's crazy.
A little bit of a passive early game, but they make sure to
Hudson, what's up, man? Welcome in. How you doing?
Go into the end game with just a little bit above storm damage, but they make sure to always enter the good, smart engagement, and then they disengage when they need to, and then they have a ton
I had it yesterday, Chris, and today
these early and mid engagements, so that they're
with this internet acting up, I just had no time to go get it,
man. They're
man.
not able to grab a ton of eliminations. They're still able to get those placement points, but this right here is the number that I wanted to talk about, that they have played 10 consecutive FNCS finals together, more than any other team that we have in our region, and I would be hard pressed to find any other duo in the world. However,
that's crazy.
Vivid, fun fact, the only other duo that has been on an FNCS
Hicks and Clix been playing that long?
in FNCS finals is you and me.
Clix and Higgs been playing together that long, dude? I didn't even feel like they've been that long.
Maybe been. We have been here for a long time. Shout out to my duo partner here, Kelly, and of course Zeke, always keeping us on our toes. Man, I don't even know what I was gonna say after that one. Visual Braids, 4th place on the leaderboard right now, 28 points behind 1st place. And I gotta tell you, Kelly, I'm happy that you kind of broke it down because we talked about all the chaos kind of coming into this season with all the new duos.
And Higgs and Peterbot and Pollo. Dude, they were both
now really
down.
to kind of see how that's panning out.
Over 100 points from 1st place. Game 5, Game 6 came around. Even though they like didn't place that good to each team, they actually closed the gap from like over 100 points to like 80, 70. I think it was 77 points. That's huge.
I hope you see that what me and Vivid see all the time again on these broadcasts.
No, it's huge, man.
Kelly is a menace. Okay. Why don't we talk about one last duo? It's Javi and Aminished. You know, they're currently in 5th place, right? 270 points. But again, what can we expect from these guys, right? A brand new day, new strategy, time to VOD review. What are we thinking?
Well, you say the word new, and that immediately makes me think of how this team formed, and it's such a beautiful story to be written in
Thank you, Hudson.
Visuals and Braids, because Aminished is the 3rd of that trio that we saw them compete all last year together, and we know that Javi was originally playing with Reed throughout before Major 1, dropping him literally.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting to see the adjustments
form together and be this
that like
duo
Clix and
with that
Higgs and
juxtaposition
Peterbot and
of
Pollo do, man.
Visuals and Braids make this long-lasting duo, and to see them still doing well, playing.
So for them to get up the first, like Clix and Higgs, they're missing the kills. Pollo and Peterbot, they're missing the wins. They have like they're both missing one important piece.
Doesn't sound silly.
And they could
at all.
easily be in the top
Consistency is
3,
key when
man.
it comes down to Fortnite, and right now these guys, they have an average time.
Like they're in
alive
5th with 20
20+ minutes,
elims.
so they're kind of consistent.
Clix and Higgs are in 7th with 2 victory royales and 11 elims. Like that's how crazy the difference is. They need to get more kills. Like I feel like Clix and Higgs, they need to be like, hey, we got our dubs. No, we won back-to-back game 2 and 3.
Those guys, Acorn and Bolts.
We need to start getting kills, man.
Avi and Aminished, just a couple of
I don't know.
fumbles.
It's risky. You're risking it for the biscuit for sure, but it's like I don't know what to do. Because that's all they're missing is them kill points.
Another duo we actually didn't talk about is currently in 3rd place. Agers and Ritual, 331 points. Kelly, that's only 8 points behind Acorn and Bolts. I mean, come on. We're going to make this happen, right?
Yeah, it's Ages and Rituals. They already got Victory Royale. They already got a 2nd place. There's a few games where they're making it to the very end, and they're just not being able to stick together and survive to the very final moments. I'm talking about that 21st and 17th place game that we saw from yesterday. But Agers and Rituals are definitely within contention. It's crazy. Looking at this leaderboard, literally any of our top 8 could make some crazy plays today, Vivid, and jump into that first spot.
That's it.
I'm happy that you mentioned top 8. What about top 7? I see Clix and
Higgs
sitting in 7th place right now. They started yesterday so hot. It looked like they were going to run away with the competition. Their high ground, it was so clean. I want to see them return
They need more kills.
to form today, have a good 6 games, and see where they end up.
Good, Viv. Will the rivalry continue, right? They're right behind Peterbot and Pollo, right? Only 6 points behind them. So there's just so much that could happen today. 6 games to determine it all. Fortnite fan, we hope you are as excited as we are. With that being said, Game 7 is ready. Let's get
Here we
back to
go.
competition. Casters?
First game of day 2.
You know, coming into today, Monster, I'm looking at the leaderboard, trying to get a feel of who actually has a chance to win. I went in my head all the way down to 8th place, Reed and Cooper. Then I thought Cole and Madden, they're playing well. Veno and Curve, they know how to take over games. Threats and Veer, they have been performing phenomenally. So when I go in today, I'm like, who do you really think can pull off the win?
And that's the thing, you know, we have these teams that are notoriously better on day 2, but then again, anything can happen. You see that break.
Anything can happen, man. It's going to be interesting.
Lucky. Some players just outperform, play above and beyond their usual selves, like we saw with Bolts yesterday, really taking it far here. So, Jacob, I mean, I'm with you. I do think, obviously, if you're in the 300-point range, you got to
It's crazy,
shot.
Zero, isn't
you
it?
gotta prove it first.
Throughout day number 1.
Here we go.
Big games, over 100-point games.
This is going to be
every
great.
single one by at least one of those teams. So I kind of agree with you. It'd be crazy to think a lot of these teams can't catch up. But with
There's
a
Clix and
day
Higgs
break
going
in between,
wonky.
a chance to VOD review, fix some of these mistakes. You got a new chance.
Early
at
action,
Dragon,
right off the
Freon,
rip,
Jack,
dude.
and
Oh
Denver
my
still going
gosh.
head-to-head at the split
End
drop. So it's gonna
pen.
be a 50-50 instead
better
of trying
start
to take
popping
2
that
different
50.
sides. End pen Getting tagged.
Damn, nice. Nice. Oh.
First knock on the Dragon. He can't clean it up, though. He just falls short of that mark.
No! That was quick.
Taken down as well.
Quick,
Creon
dude.
really
That's
clutching up.
insane.
Yeah, this has just gone back and forth. You know, each team having their individual moments, essentially, but Creon and Dragon in the end are going to win. And they go right into Electro, and then he exposed himself.
Oh,
And
no!
now you know they're going to push here, especially after seeing the shield crack. There's no reason not to. And not only that, don't forget, Electro was playing really good yesterday.
Oh,
I mean, they
dude,
even
he's
got the
done.
best
He's
of
full
Venom
HP
and
too.
Curve at some point. So this is not a team that you could just push over.
Damn!
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about adjustments from day 1 to day 2.
That's crazy.
For one of those teams, they landed up here, they landed at Battlewood, they came back up here. So already you can see the feeling to start their day. We're going to do better off towards
Game
the
1,
top. Let
I'm
these
sure
two
nerves
teams
are
fight
in,
out, and let's try to
but by like
crash
game
at
2
a
or
third
3,
party and
everyone
clean it
should be
up.
pretty
Paper
chill.
and Rezi, a few struggles yesterday. Paper going down to a little bit of fall damage in the off-spawn fights.
Oh,
But one thing
that was so
I've
funny
learned
watching
about
Paper
over
take
the
that
last
fall
2
damage
years,
yesterday.
He's someone I feel like you could never count out. No matter
Goofy,
how
I
weak
got
it looks, he's
shoulder
somebody that
surgery
usually ends
about
up
2
inside
weeks
of the
ago.
bubble.
Yeah, he finds his
It
way.
is a
Man.
sling.
When there's a will, there's definitely
It
a
is
way,
a
and
sling.
Paper is a vet.
Joshua,
that's
what's
been
up?
around the
Yeah,
block
Surdy, thank you.
quite some time.
Marvel, welcome back.
Other teams
8
I
wait,
wanna,
welcome back.
You know, see
Sorry,
a little
guys.
bit more from today is obviously
Hey, we
Venom's
back. Hopefully
team
we're
in
back.
The end game. We saw how
Don't
much
jinx
of an
it.
explosive early game they had, finding all those extra eliminations, rotating into teams like these that are lurking on the outskirts. Jumping in with the early team fight right now. This is the first for Neo. Noisy have Zifta down right now. Void just playing roll around here, trying to stay in the game right now. They might have given him a little too much space to work with here.
Being a 1v1.
Uh-oh.
Interesting position. You really don't want to let him get that red.
Dude, he's really not going to let him get it off.
You almost leave yourself open to getting tagged up once you play a little bit too aggressive. Third parties are all around on this side. EO is going to be able to clean up that first knock.
Oh, did he knock him?
Cypher quickly goes in, gets the materials. That could be the difference maker in him surviving and going down to Neo. He's looking to press in this fight.
Definitely like what I'm seeing right now, but you know, at the end of the day, Neo gets a little
Hope the
opportunity
VA's
to
taking
back
care of
off,
me.
and
They are.
It's good
They
for
are.
him to do that. You know,
I
they
did this while I was in,
understand the
Goofy,
general
so they
area
100%
dynamic
are.
is
If
that
I didn't
there
do
are
this
other
while I
duos
was
here
in,
as well,
they
right?
wouldn't
This is
be
no
taking care of me.
surprise
They don't care
to
like
them
that.
at least.
Goofy, thanks so much for the
Obviously,
follow. Let's go.
Yesterday they had all types of third parties show up.
So this is,
Tyler
they
and
called
Chance on the other side seem to be
service
a little
connected.
differently
So
here.
my shoulder got service connected because I had 2 prior shoulder
They know that
surgeries.
team is towards the side.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Gonna be slips.
Ah!
They're lurking up on one.
Dude, they're lurking so hard.
They realize they have the numbers.
Oh
They're trying to take it
my
while they can and
goodness.
instantly get that first knock on
He's
the slips
cooked.
without even taking too much damage, Monster. That's one thing we always point out in moments
So
like
I had 2
this.
prior
It's great
shoulder
to get the
surgeries, and it was
elimination,
because of
but
the
how
Marine
much
Corps,
damage did you
so
take back because of Surge? Threats,
they didn't
Fear,
fix
with
it
their
both times.
off-spawn fight
Both
as well.
times
We
it
gotta
didn't
be
get
careful.
fixed,
Fear
so
was down to a
that's
sliver
why I
of
got
HP.
another one.
Yeah, talking about that damage exchange, that's not the kind of
Oh
position
my
you
god,
want to be
this
in when
kid's
you're
about to
finishing
get
it up.
rolled,
A
dude.
lot
This
of it
poor
obviously
dude.
getting gifted right back to the opponents. Such a different dynamic.
He's trying,
when
man.
the
He's
surge
trying.
plays out.
Oh,
Chance
that's
and
a
Tyler
nice
doing a
shot.
good job right here, though. Pushing down Toronto. Toronto missing those important
He just
shots.
boxed
that are
him.
at
Did you
least
see him
gonna
jump
buy
right
a
in
little
that
bit of room.
box?
Gets one counter fire off, but in the end, Tyler, Chance find themselves with a clean
Yeah, he did,
elimination
Andrew.
here.
You saw
And
that?
Jacob, a lot of players
Uh-oh,
are now
Peterbot.
officially eliminated this game. We're down to just 76 or so. You see even Peterbot there.
Dude, Peterbot and
recognizing
Higgs,
that they have
or
to
excuse
play
me,
for a
Peterbot and Puyo
big,
need to get
big game
a lot
right
of
now.
elims.
You know, Peterbot's someone that yesterday towards the tail end, I'd say the last 2 or 3 games,
He-
seemed to
he
be playing
performed,
really
yeah.
aggressive in the early game.
Yup.
Yeah, I think you kind of realize, especially with a lot of these teams, Clix and Eggs, Peterbot, Poyo, and you even saw Acorn.
They
and Bolts
need
in
to
some
get
instances
elims,
where
bro.
they
Both
were
teams,
either
Clix and
on the
Higgs,
line of
Peterbot and
Storm
Puyo
Surge
need to
maybe
get
ahead, or in
elims.
some instances below that actual damage
They need to
threshold,
get these
sometimes
elims.
Gonna have to think differently.
So if I was a struggle,
Probably
but
pull
I
out
finally
one of your
got
tricks.
there.
We know
Oh,
Peterbot can get
what am I?
aggressive
I
and
was
flip that switch in a
Harrier
moment's
pilot
notice,
for
and I
15
think
years.
a lot
Dude, that's
of
awesome.
players are
I'm actually
feeling
going to
that
see
same
a,
way, whether they're contested or not.
I'm actually going to see a lawyer here real soon. Because they only gave me 60%. Isn't that crazy? I got medically separated from my shoulder, and they only gave me 60% for it.
Central was decided by 3 points. That's one elimination.
Because they tore it
Obviously,
again.
that's two
Like I got the
placings
first surgery, and then
difference to
the
winning
therapist, the
actual
Navy,
FNCS.
at the naval
Yeah, we saw, like,
hospital,
there was a
he
moment
toured it.
yesterday
Yeah,
when
the
Clix was going
therapist.
for that Victory Royale.
You know,
but
he was like
knew, and
he was like an
knew
E1.
He had to risk
and
it
he
all, and he
freaking
was
ripped
willing
that
to go
crap right
into the
out.
storm just to try to secure those extra eliminations. He knows better than anyone
Blossom, what's
how
going on?
close
Is this live now?
things
Yes,
can
it
get
is,
towards
Blossom.
the end.
It sure is.
Want to put it all on the table for G Monster and Magma though.
But Goofy, I was a 35-31 motor T operator. And then I lap moved to the infantry as a 0352, and that's when right when I lap moved, I tore my shoulder, so I never went to school or anything. I was in it's called Cat Platoon for a while, and then I pretty much just rode out the rest of my career there. I did 9 years.
But now that Magma and G Money have healed up, it might be a wise decision.
I'm glad you got 100 though. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Eventually, that wave will burst through this area and break all the building spot if you're ready for it. 20 with a cheeky angle, landing.
Dude, it must be so awkward fighting down here. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Here with 20 and Neko still having a
unbelievable. The builds aren't even like on the correct grid. They're like sideways. Like that's such an awkward fight.
This has to come to a
oh, he's out of shotgun ammo, dude. Uh-oh.
Or it's not going to be looking good for anyone involved in this fight
right
now.
How awkward it is. They're like, yeah, well, yo, we need to pull
jumps back over, get some of those extra
nice. Get them that whites.
I think they're trying to find an exit strategy.
Yeah, it's not every day you see fights going down.
Nice. Congratulations, Goofy. I'm sure that was a big relief.
Where there's kind of the two ways in and out.
Peterbot and Puyo going in.
Usually one exit. So we'll see if that fight does continue. Or either
this is their POI,
try
bro.
to disengage out. Peterbot and Puyo this time around. I know you talked about that one elimination.
They're here, but they're worried about bots.
Getting more and more comfortable rotating in towards Swiftly Shores. Maybe have to account for yesterday. One of the big focal points of their strategy was building that massive surge tower just outside towards the gas station. Teams are maybe saying, hey, we can go in, sneak some, maybe try to get out. But a different change of pace for Peterbot and Puyo. They're actually going in, looting up the entire POI.
Not even fighting that team.
This might be a chance for them to lurk or get caught off guard.
Uh-oh, there's Ritual.
Yeah,
what are they going to do?
Or you can think about how aggressive they were playing. They were actually
Andrew, you got
to try to fight other teams. So for CDZ and Raven, maybe some of their strategy revealed to them, like, we can kind of come around. They might not even be here. But clearly not the case.
They're like, yeah, we're out.
Virtual Agers can't quite catch a lurk onto Visual and Breeze. That would have been a massive elimination right there. One that would have surely shaken up the leaderboard.
They didn't hit each other.
Given that both teams are neck and neck right now.
Good thing Storm Surges. No one needs to do Storm Surge because so many people died off RIP already.
The blessing and the curse for Visual and Braids, though, is because in the last game of the day yesterday, they went down to a team lurking on this exact spot. Visual and Braids, for the most part, since they land just outside of Dark Dominion on this split drop, and there's mountains. And then on top of that, Monster at center zone. How much better can it get? They usually stay here for the first 4 to 5 zones, depending on where it pulls, and consistently gets damaged, because no matter where the zone goes, north, south, east, or west, the chances are very, very high.
Super hard to
will
keep
have to rotate around Visual and
dude.
Braids in order to get inside of the zone. Just make it a huge focal point of their strategy. So if you guys VOD reviewed yesterday, coming in today, you can kind of see that.
Oh, that's so nice, Goofy. That's awesome. I'm glad you did. Everybody should try.
Vivid breaking down
their
rotation.
100%. I'm getting a lawyer involved because I feel like what I went through in the last 3 years is not
one of two teams
not it. You know, I feel like I definitely did not deserve what I got. What I should have gotten. Even as retirement, like I should have got retired. I didn't get that.
Right now, you have Greek falling here. Off from a team in the distance. Muzz Sphinx recognize the danger immediately after the Flowberry Mist comes down, and in they go to get the finish up right there. It does seem like they are now rewarded with all that extra loot. Cooper rotates right into CDZ Raven, puts down some good pressure onto Raven there.
Gonna start getting spicy here soon, chat. Another couple minutes.
Just a solo here on the other side of the wall. That is the question here. I think Cooper knows.
Oh no, don't go that way.
Here, so
don't go that way. Peterbot and Puyo. No, Coop!
Peterbot and Puyo. And they're one team for certain. If they know you're a solo, like this, they're gonna go. They see
no, Coop!
Big damage coming out from the both of them. Cooper backed up against the wall.
Oh my gosh, he has like 1 HP, bro.
Shots needs to breathe through the builds in order to connect, in order to get that elimination. But Cooper is swiftly moving in and outside of
He's doing a good job.
He's able to get minimal amount of shield.
Get out of there, Coop!
To help him survive this onslaught, at least for an extra couple of seconds here.
He's a little snake, dude. Look at him. You go, Coop.
They know this
they got him.
is a solo, so they're not going to stop until they secure that elimination.
Dude, he went right into them.
Puyo in a game that's looking very, very accelerated.
Oh,
Gifted.
no.
Gifted that time around as well, just landing right on them as they were trying to finalize their metal reserves for the mid game here. Meanwhile, look at this.
Mega, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing good, having a fantastic freaking Sunday. Thank you. Welcome
overly
in.
consistent when it comes to elims in the early game.
How do you say that? Is that Meg, not Mega? Is it Meg?
Is he gonna chop this down? Like, I'm curious at this point.
It's much easier to chop than some of the metal and brick.
Oh, he knows. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't know it. Oh, he knows it. He's like, someone's breaking us down. Look at him. They knew it. Run!
It's actually Veno's base. They had an inkling he was going to lurk on over.
Oh my gosh. It is Mega? Okay. Like, Mega big?
Potential disaster there as Veno just scurries away, reunites back with Curve, who already has his base.
Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in the stream chat.
Of the Battlewood Boulevard, but you see where the zone is actually pulling, so you see why Veno and Curve are taking a different mountain or a different approach to this game than usually every other.
Yeah, definitely interesting there. Almost edited the whole base down. Just had to break it.
What do you guys think would be more crazy, a ZB FNCS or like an FNCS like this? What do you think would go more crazy?
Two elims here.
I feel like even though like
it's a bit of a
not a lot of people play builds, I think the build would still go more crazy.
See how this ends up playing out. All the zones that came this way, pretty much Clix and Higgs performed.
Green Garage, what's going on? How are you?
See if they can continue to pick
I don't know, because you can't hide that well in ZB.
Cold and rapid on the
like, you see how all these guys are in their little storm base, their little storm surge base? Like in ZB, all you gotta do is shoot the bunkers out. Because you only can carry 4, so once you're out of bunks, you're done. You're cooked, right?
Clearly showed on his standings.
That's what I'm saying, but like out in the open, it would just be very hard. I think this is much more intense.
In 5 games,
like there's probably 70 people left, maybe.
Their worst game being
if this was ZB, I feel like there would be like 40. You know what I mean?
Last game of the day, they got 1 elimination. They went down in 26 places.
Yeah, like 73 people left.
Placement points, so all they got is those elims, which allowed for Acorn and Bolts, who's been consistent all of day 1.
I feel like that would totally go back. Totally, what's going on? Welcome in.
See how things continue to shake out.
First time in the chat. How are you doing?
Sitting on the leaderboard, 5th place
Happy Sunday.
into this game, and this is where there's a little bit more of a gap. Everybody in the top 4 has 311 points or more. Hobby and Aminis are sitting at 270 points on the overall tournament. You can see 15
yeah,
place.
I was about to say,
was going to be
created your account 7 hours ago, and you're an invasive bander. That ain't good, bro. That's sussy. That is sussy, right, Goofy? Goofy knew it. That's what I was saying.
Definitely is a strat. Now, this is a team that didn't tank Storm earlier.
All right, here we go. We're gonna start getting into meat and potatoes here, man.
A little bit of Storm, right?
Next minute or so.
More in the Storm sickness kind of danger zone, but
I'm hoping Clix and Higgs are like, are they trying to win or are they trying to get some kills, man? I feel like they're just missing his kills.
You can easily pull off of that mountain, but if you're up there, you can shockwave off. You can go ahead and take high, or just simply use the running shockwave to cover distance. 5th zone going into 6, so it is going to be a 2-tick of damage if you're inside of the storm. Going to be changing into a 5 in about 20
OG
seconds
just got here.
But you're seeing
we don't even know who that is.
Teams are staggering themselves so long into the storm. They have extra white HP heals, and they just want to dodge all the chaos of this mid game, where typically you will take damage from other players trying to rotate in. Visual and Braid, they spot out Max, they spot out Moppings in the distance, and you see them kind of building and rotating parallel to make sure they don't take too much damage. Bucky and Zen, though, they're in the fray, in the mix. You see them teeter-tottering up and down below that damage threshold. As the dust settles, they're going to fall below, but Zen once again takes some damage, 103, and he gets a good shot coming out from Bucky onto power, back-to-back to get the elimination as well.
And the siphon.
Flying up that Storm Surge leaderboard.
Yep, Surge is going to start kicking in soon, man. People need to get some damage in.
Team in the game now, they went from
don't want to die to Storm Surge on their first game on day 2.
They just have to survive the onslaught. And look at this. They eliminated that team long before they can even get situated and start digging into the heals that they were pretty much saving up here in the reserves. But Ritual, it is not looking good for him right now, as he is down and out. This is all up to Agers now.
He's
putting his team on the back here. Picks up a little bit of the loot.
He's taken by 5. Oh my gosh.
We'll see if he ends up
having just took so much storm damage.
Zone is pushing there. There it is. And luckily for him, I mean, the pressure eases up. Now, we are in the in-game, right? So Agers is
crazy. It's end-game already. That's a 5-tick storm right there.
Mats and heals here to actually clutch this out and turn this still into a positive-sum game for them.
Yeah, it's 264 above the damage threshold. That can teeter-totter, pretending where the zone
Oh,
goes.
sniper went down.
Easily try to go ahead and grab shots on players rotating through the sky. He's not the only
There's
solo
Peterbot and
there. You
Pollo.
see
They're kind of
Salt
sandwiched in
and
between
some
three
others on that
teams.
side of the map. Probably easy
Legitimately, like,
detection,
in
though,
between
since they're
three
also
teams.
those
That's
chances
crazy.
getting pressed on are going to be very, very slim, as opposed to this side of the map where you have Peterbot, Pollo, and a few other duos positioned 600.
There's Clix and Higgs. I just saw them up
damage
there to the
threshold.
right.
And you're seeing almost a different approach to start the games yesterday
Slow, yep.
to start the games today. Yesterday, they were elevated pretty high up in most of these end games, going from zone to zone. This time around, they're going to start at the low ground and probably elevate themselves with each and every passing zone.
It's gonna be crazy end game.
Find some
All the
positioning,
like
not sure if
top
I've ever
8
seen
teams are
Peterbot.
still in.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
Miso
dude,
passively
Storm
tucked
pulled the
in the low ground on
complete
the backside of
opposite
zone
way
here.
for them, bro. That is
The
rough.
zone's going to pull far and away. Now, again, they have that natural terrain to play off of here, so they're going to get a
Wow,
lot of
that
value for their
sucks.
shockwaves. Real catch is if opponents
Yeah, I
start
play
to face up
sideways.
sooner rather than
Goofy.
later
I'm
and
on
get
controller, so I play on
much a
my
bit
I
of
play
that
like
high ground,
this.
they
It
will
sucks, but
be able
we're making
to
it work.
be opened
See,
up
these
to a
guys are
bunch of
below, man.
fire.
They need to start making something
Threats and
happen,
Veer
or they're
find
gonna
themselves
die.
below the surge. They're actually trying to out-survive this, waiting for the moving zone here, as opposed to looking for a fight right now. So this is a team that's going to be fishing for damage here on the moving storm.
They have to, or they're cooked.
126 below, even with that contested off spawn fight, you got to imagine, since it is off spawn.
Oh, there they
100
go.
HP,
Now
if they
101.
took
It just
damage,
fluctuating
down
so
to a
much.
sliver of HP at one point to start the game. So
They're wasting
just because
all
you're
their
contested,
heals and
just because
everything
you
though,
win
just
doesn't
on
mean it's
Storm
all
Surge
joy
though.
at the end of the
It's
day,
not
but
good,
you're
man.
Right, it does look like
Not
the first
good.
attempt is going to be to out heal it, but 17 players need to go down. They're just on that line, 45.
How many?
damage.
17?
Duo above. They're trying to get one of those
Holy!
shots to bleed through. They have the Thunderburst, the consistent pressure, but no luck on their side. 60 below, taking
He's
damage.
15
Got
above.
no
He's
extra
just
heal
above.
Monster in this moment. They are going to jump above. Storm Surge for them is not going to be a thing, but they need to be persistent, try to put down the pressure, because just because they're ahead here doesn't mean they're going to be ahead in the next zone.
Here goes
Peterbot,
Pollo.
Pollo, though, continue to do what they do. We said
Nice.
that they were looking
Dude, they just need to get kills, bro.
positioned on the
That's
backside
all they
of zone.
need to
You can see
do.
it's
And
ending
they will
up
be at the
playing
top, I
out in their
guarantee it.
favor. They find an Elim here, and then they rotate in.
They just need to
smoothly right
stay on
afterwards.
top,
But when
bro.
you start looking up towards height, when you start looking at who's trying to position for the big win once again here, it's Clix and Higgs. I love that they're trying to take on this
Use my mouth with my
identity
controller.
as
Goofy,
a
that's
high
insane.
ground team, and one that's
That is
willing to
actually
put everything
crazy.
on the line doing it.
How does that go for you?
Zone though, we've seen
Like, are you getting used to it? Are you already used to it? How long you been playing like that?
Sending it for that high ground, trying to fight. Agers was one of them, but it's not going to be one of them in this game. 77 below the damage threshold by himself. Tries to sneak a shot in onto Jark.
Dude, Storm Surge is still in, man. He's 115 below.
165 HP.
Oh my gosh, he needs to wait it out or do something, man.
Those ticks are being a huge difference maker, forcing him to try to make a play here. 145. He's going to be able to make it above on that last one because of the shockwave of somebody else. But now he's
Woo!
just trying to
Dude, it is so hard to rotate.
Because
everybody's just looking.
for him is Storm Surge just
Oh, there goes.
deactivated.
There's Clix
That's
and
right. We are inside that top 40 from the high ground, though. Clix and
Nice,
Higgs
there's an
doing exactly
Elim.
what they do best. Already
Good
finding
Elim.
several sets of
Oh, they got.
elimination, little
They're
extra
getting
damage
contested.
onto what
Get up
looked
there,
to be
Clix.
Curve and Higgs there, but while we look away, Zen tries to come up here. This is, of course, Bucky and Zen trying to make a play for height, but Clix and Higgs shut it down, and they remain successfully in control here at the moment. Now, do keep in mind, they committed very early here, and they didn't have max material. All that they're trying to do right now is show that they are willing to dominate.
Oh, he
height
just got
here
another
and
Elim.
play for the win.
Yeah, Higgs finally getting that elimination.
Peterbot and Pollo are still in Storm. Look at them. They have no idea. Here they come.
Peterbot and Pollo either.
There they go.
To the front, not just yet going for height. We
Sheesh.
still got a few more zones for that to be a possibility. But if you look at their material count, they might have to get an elimination first.
Nice. Acorn got another big Elim, bro.
Down below in the mud. Find
They're
themselves
killing it,
two more
dude.
eliminations here.
They are
Acorn not getting one, so no
killing
sight
it.
for him, so he has to beeline it to the zone. Not a lot on the Chug Jug either, so a dangerous position here for Acorn to be in.
And there's opponents in the storm as well. Bolts is somewhat left behind here.
Clix just
trapped
got
in the
another
build.
Elim.
Meanwhile, Cold and Rapido, a single Elim, but this is where we've seen them do best. I won't
Visual
count
just
Cold
went
out
down.
any further,
Visual's
as I've done
down.
that once before, and I made
He's in the top
mistake
5, I
by
think.
saying so. Veno, Curve on the other side have 4 eliminations. Pressure coming in here. This is what we wanted to see from Veno and Curve.
Uh-oh, someone's going for
Yesterday,
height.
just
No,
couldn't
they're not.
quite
Salt and
figure
enough.
out
Are they
their
going up
end
for
game
height?
and find their footing.
Peterbot and Pollo are,
Here
dude, they're
we are,
right on each other's
stronger
butt, man.
than
They're
ever.
doing
Veno
great. They're going to pick up another Elim probably right here.
Materials compared to everybody else. Peterbot Pollo running out, trying to get into the box. They don't find
Pollo has
any
no
opportunities
builds
there.
left,
So they just
though. He needs a
continue on
refresh.
getting to the front side of the zone.
Yup.
Chug chugs, pizzas.
This is a stacked
Pollo has
end game,
plan B
dude.
ready if it does come down to it. But high ground gets
down.
contested.
Oh,
Clix
no.
falls. He's being forced out of zone. It's Salt and
Oh,
enough.
no.
A whole new team entering into the mix, ready.
They
to
got
make
high
day
ground
number
off of
2
them. That's
count here. They already
crazy.
have those 3 eliminations. They're looking up, making sure nobody else is up there.
There
They
goes
don't see anybody.
Curve and
They
set.
immediately
Oh
set
my
their eyes
gosh.
back to down low,
Another
and that was the
team.
distraction. That was the mistake. Flying from
Oh,
outside
Higgs
of the
went
zone.
down.
Curve and Veto are now our new teams on high
Oh
ground.
my gosh.
Excellent execution as well.
Higgs went down.
Practice to putting it
I
into
think
play
Clix
here.
is still
Curve
up. I
and
didn't see him go
Veto have the
down.
high ground here. No
There's
heals, though, so
Peterbot.
keep an eye on them. Pollo
Get
is
in,
down
Peter.
now. Peterbot left to clutch this up by himself. He makes it right into the
Ah.
top 10. It's a little bit of HP there.
Hey,
but
they got
unfortunately
points.
will
They got
fall just
points.
Short. Now Curve and Veto
Did
assessing
Clix
the
go down
situation
too?
here.
I don't
They
see
have
Clix
mats
in
to play
there.
with.
Yeah, I
They
guess
have
Clix
the
is dead
height and
too.
the distance from the rest of the opponents, but can they put the pressure down?
Yeah, coming into this game in 10th place on the leaderboard, not where they have hoped. And one thing we were
All right, they got a lot of
questioning is what
kills.
is
They
going
got pretty
wrong
good
in their
kills.
mid to end games, because if they can make it there, they can make the plays happen. And they're showing it here early in game number 1. Cold and Rapid get pushed. Cold goes down. A sacrifice for Rapid. He gets the Elim and he's trying to get out. Wagers goes down to Muzz and Sphinx. This is just chaos ensuing on the low ground. And for Muzz and
Rapid
Sphinx, they
went
might
down.
be the
Oh my
only
gosh.
duo left alive down below.
Oh my
As
gosh,
Rapid
there's
goes
3
down,
guys.
Paolo goes down. They have full
Curve
control
and
of the bottom side of the map.
35 are
Now,
up.
if they can just get a little bit of material here off one of these refreshes, they'll be in huge shape here.
Nice,
to actually fight
nice.
for the win right now. There it is, the most important
It's a
Elim.
2v2.
Veto and Curve are really down and out. They're pretty much
They have
down
no
bad here.
Elims.
This is gonna
Oh,
come
I
down
mean,
to
they have
all
no mats.
accuracy.
See Venom
Oh,
just
no.
trying to
Whoa,
use
we got a huge kill right there. Wow, what a
Takes
shot.
down Sphinx, gets the Cypher,
Oh
or at
my
least he's
gosh.
trying to keep himself alive,
GG's,
playing
man.
the
That was a
Cypher against
nasty
Muzz.
shot right
Curve
there.
and Venom
Wow.
start day number 1, game 7 on
You,
fire.
debuter.
Veto
What's
is
up?
that guy.
How you
He's
doing?
the guy that we
I
knew
think that's how you say that.
Coming into
Burek?
his second day,
Is it
he's gonna
Burek, the
tweak
Burek?
the game plan. He's gonna make sure he's gonna be able to perform here, Jacob. And they did just that.
Wow.
What a win for them right there. They're going to wrap
That
up
was-
the
that was
first
huge
game
for them.
here on the second day. Game 7.
They were all,
seed
they're like,
is now
they're near the
officially
top
wrapped.
for sure.
Benno, no way.
That was
Did I
crazy. That
just
was good.
see that
Yesterday they didn't have that
insane
good of a
shot?
game. That was probably their best
Benno,
game.
Oh, I cannot
That was an
believe this,
insane
guys.
shot.
I thought to
That was
myself,
crazy,
game
Rod.
one has to start strong, right? Like
GG's.
game 1 of 6 today has to start strong.
That was a damn good.
And
was a
Curve
really
and
good
Naveno
game.
get a 9 Elim victory.
That's huge.
Royale.
What's 9 times 4? 36?
Kelly, I'm losing it.
Yes, you are, but they aren't. And I think that there was a lot of us wondering if they were losing it after day number 1. Ending
Yeah,
the day
yesterday
off
they
in
didn't do that
place,
good.
Which, reasonably isn't that bad of a position. But when it's Curve and Veno, we were kind of expecting them to be in the top 5 after day
Yup.
number 1.
Angry!
Continue to play
Hit us
like
up with a
this
daily
did, and if they're
69.
able
Let's
to run
go.
that mid-game
Jake and
they
Bake,
wait
what's
for
going
the
on? How you
opportune
doing,
moment to
man?
steal height, just like they did in game number
GG's,
7.
man. That was a good
Then I
match.
can imagine we'll be seeing Curve and Veno.
Dude, I love when
climb up
teams
that
push for
leaderboard
high
as the
ground.
day
It's
goes on.
awesome.
I mean, Venom coming over to NA, he was one of those players that people were kind of expecting to see up on the high ground, and that conversation kind of
Jake and Bake with the
fizzled out.
freaking
It felt
200
kind of
biddies.
coming into these grand
Let's go.
finals,
Thank you,
but
guys.
today,
Appreciate the
Peterbot
love.
Pollo,
Got
they were
Angry
the
and
two
Jake and
teams
Bacon.
that
Thank you.
everyone was kind of talking about, and it feels like finally in
Shake
game
and bake.
number 7,
We'll
we
give
get
a
to
little
see
shake and a little bit of
exactly
bake.
why those initial thoughts of Venom looking to control the high ground
Dude,
were
that
even a thing
iron
to
pump
begin with.
he
And
got
I gotta
gifted
tell
there
you,
was
this
great.
is very, very scary for this
Oh, that's
grand
too
finals and
easy.
everybody that was above Venom and Curve at the start of today. Because yesterday in day number 1,
Yeah, they didn't play really
they
good
did not
yesterday.
have any singular game where they got better than 10th
Yeah.
place. This was their first time.
Good for
jumping
them,
into
man.
the single
This
digits
shot
of
right here. Look at this.
placement,
Doink.
and
Wow.
they win it.
What
And
a
they look
shot, bro.
disgusted. I mean, that shot right there from Venom.
What a
you
shot.
guys couldn't see me. My jaw was literally as far down as it possibly could go.
And it was just
He
cleanup from
looks like
here,
he's in
dude.
form right now.
It's
Duo's
too
looking
easy.
good. They made it to the end game all
Very
the way.
nice, very
and they were on the
nice.
higher ground. I don't know. I'm scared.
Oh my gosh, this is why sometimes we talk about like day 2 teams, right? Day
Yeah, they
2
got-
come
they-
back even stronger. Has Venom
I don't, dude. It was
been
like so
set
intense
free?
yesterday.
Is he off the leash? Is he going
They almost got away with it
crazy?
for a third
Oh,
time.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
But Clix
Don't
had like a
worry.
bad
So
rotation
5
and he got
games
jumped on.
left to go. We're gonna take a
The
short
first
break.
game
When
2
we
and
come
3
out,
for
come
them
back,
two
you
were
know
just,
we
dude,
have to take a look at
easiest
those
dubs of their
standings,
lives.
because There's been some changes.
I watched it
We'll see
back
in
and
just
I was
a
like,
minute.
that's insane, bro. They they did Like I said, they did not play very well yesterday. I mean, you heard the announcers say it. They didn't place any higher than 10, which is insane. All right, let me bring this plate upstairs real quick. I'll be right back. We got 2 minutes. I'm going to bring my plate upstairs. I'll be right back, chat. Yeah, did you watch any Buka? Did that you say that? It was a how do you say your name, bro? Burka? I can't. I suck at saying names. Like I'm so fucking trash at saying names. Jake and Bake, thank you so much for the biddies, dude. Appreciate you, man. Did you watch it at all yesterday? So I actually just made a YouTube video of game 2 from yesterday.
Getting beaten.
Because that was the best one out of the game 2 and 3. And I was gonna do another one for game 3, but dude, game 3 was just such a breeze for Clix and Higgs. I was like, bro, that's not even ridiculous.
Stay there.
Am I watching? Yeah, our 7th victory royale crown in Fortnite earlier today. Corruption. Nice, man. Congratulations. Thank you, Marvel.
Welcome back, Fortnite fam, to the
FNCS let's see where
game 1 of the day.
standings
7
are.
overall.
Jason, what's up?
Curve and Veno. 9 elim. Victory Royale. Now, I mentioned before the break, these standings are going to shift. Kelly called out, yeah, Curve and Veno were in the top 10. You know, that's kind of crazy. But, you know, Kelly, it just takes one game of Fortnite to kind of change.
Don't tell me they're at the top.
Around. And, of course,
don't tell me they're number 1.
Curve and Veno have actually jumped up from that 10th place. 327 points.
Wow.
I guess, Kelly, without
wow.
pulling it, where do you think they landed? I'm going to answer for you. Top 5.
Second. Oh, no.
Oh, hey, top 5. That's just what we were talking about.
Oh, there they are. Wow.
That, calling from Sundown from many years ago, the shoopening is happening right now from first
Clix and Higgs and Peterbot stayed the same, man. I'm telling you, all they need is get more elims.
Easily gained in a
bro, they have 15 elims, Clix and Higgs. If they had at least 30, bro, they would be so high up.
All the way. I feel like not
they
only
would be,
inspires me, but also inspires the rest of the lobby to
like running away with this
yeah,
freaking FNCS,
to
bro.
Go ahead and do this. And coming into today, Kelly kind of already talked about how
they
many
have 15.
points they are behind
if
right
they
now.
didn't have them 2 victory royales, they would be like bottom of the list.
Number 1. Curve and Vena, when they were sitting in 10th place, and Golden Rapid were sitting in 1st.
They need to get more kills, bro.
15 points was the difference
15
between
elims will not cut it.
First place after day number 1. Like Kelly mentioned, they're now 71 points behind, which means that they closed the gap that game by 40.
Like Curve and Veno have 1 elim or 1 victory
technically
royale with
speaking,
40 kills
if we were
and
to run
27
that
points.
exact
327
game
points.
7 back
If Clix and Higgs had
Curve and Veno
even 30
would be in first place right
they
now.
would be in they would be in
Possible.
first.
These standings are a lot closer than it currently may seem. And
what's 15 times 4?
Can we just talk about this elimination column? How in the heck are these guys leading right now? They have 40 eliminations.
That's crazy.
They
That's
are
a lot.
getting active, Vivid. That is
What's
what's
15
crazy,
times 4?
right?
Can someone
The
do the math?
overall placement they have may not be the craziest, right? But I mean, when you have 40 eliminations,
A lot.
40, they have an average placement
60?
of 17. But it doesn't
So
matter.
they would
right?
literally
This was
be
that
top
difference
3 right
maker,
now.
wasn't that additional point from Elims. But guys, also
They'd be
just look
top
at this
3 right
leaderboard,
now
Look
because
at the
every
little
kill is 4
numbers
points.
right next to their placement, right? We see.
So if they had
Golden
15,
Rapid,
just 15 more
Acorn
kills,
Bulls, they swap
like
places,
average
but
with everybody
everyone
else, they would be in third
besides
place right
Benno
now.
and Curve
And they would only be
have
down
not
by,
moved, right, that top 6 right before they
was
jumped
that,
in here
30, not even
are
30
all
points?
pushing
Like, that's
forward
easy.
together. It's so insane. I mean, even look at like Peterbot and Pollo and Clix and Higgs, and now we also have to look at Javi and Aminish because Clix and Higgs are now tied with them points.
That's crazy.
But Peterbot and Pollo are only 10 points ahead of them. I just can't believe how
Crazy.
close all of this has become after a
They
single
need to start
game.
they need to start getting more kills.
Yeah,
That was a nasty
and, I
shot
mean,
by
We're taking
Pollo.
a quick
Pollo's
look
a
at Peterbot
beast.
and Pollo right now, and that looked actually like that could have been a very successful
Yeah.
game for them.
I thought they were
However,
gonna.
Peter
I
was
honestly
a
thought they were
solo
gonna
player
win.
towards the end right
I'm not
there.
gonna
Did
lie.
go down, I believe, in 9th place. There was a moment in that
They were
game,
looking
though, where
really
it looked
good. They
like
were,
taking a
like,
peek up
right
onto
on top
Height.
of
They
each
saw that
other
it was
the
Clix
whole
and Higgs, and
time.
for sure, I thought they were going to go and steal for Height
They were
again.
looking really, really
But
good.
it didn't look like it went that way for them, Vivid. However, it does seem like they're already starting to change up their
All it takes
strategy
is one
just
game.
a
I
little
mean,
bit
if you
from what
guys
we
saw
saw
Game
from
6
day number
yesterday, it
one.
was
So I
insane.
can expect some more changes as well as the day goes on.
Yeah, I saw a little bit more aggressive plays out of them. I mean, we're kind of used to that in past seasons. It looked like they were going for a couple of extra fights, but I mean, once again, we jump over to them when they're in the end game and they just have nothing, you know, no builds to kind of work with. Not sure what's happening on some of those rotates to where they have to invest so much stuff, but we have not been able to see Peterbot and Pollo be healthy enough in the end game to kind of push for any of these victory royales.
You know, and it's tough because this is just the first game of the day. We have
Anybody
5,
within
but
like the top
you also can't really skip a
7
beat,
or
right?
8,
Like,
if
we
they
need to
get
make
like a
sure
10
now more
elim
than
victory
ever,
royale,
we
dude,
are
it shoots them all.
minimizing
They'll go
those
all the way
little
up to like
mistakes or
top
whatever.
3.
Like, again, look at the
That's
top
all
of
it
the
takes is
leaderboard,
one
right?
game like
We
that.
came in, Acorn and Bolts was 1 point ahead because of this last game. Acorn and Bolts fell in 12th place with only 2 elims. You look up, Cold
Wow.
a 4th place with 3. This is going to come down
Wow,
to this
only 2
over,
elims,
like,
man.
the
That-
next
that's
5
crazy.
games, right, Kelly? A single mistake. Everybody
shot.
is taking steps farther and farther up the leaderboard. A single mistake will suddenly shift everything. And enough of those chains
There goes
together,
Acorn.
suddenly the point thresholds are going to see that patented shoopening like Sundown called out.
Well, you say these single mistakes, and I think in reflection of that is that you can't just have these teams that are kind of playing a little passively, right? They're going for placements. Maybe they get a handful
Right.
of eliminations. You need these teams that are able to pull out these pop-off games, and that is why Cold and Rapid, although they might not be having
you guys see the
these
drama
wins
with
that all these
Booga?
other teams in our
Anybody
top
see it?
5 are having, they did have an 11 elimination second place. So these pop-off games are now what's going to be separating our top from the rest of the lobby.
Golden Rapid, man, they continue to be consistent. They're trying to pull away. A couple of teams are on the hunt. 5 more games to do it.
Oh, man. Let's get right back into it. Game 8 is ready. So, casters, take it away.
Here we go. Game 2.
Monster, they're talking about 5 games left. It almost feels like that's a lot of time, but you and I both know these games will go quick. We already seen an accelerated game 1 in terms of eliminations.
Yeah, definitely. That game 1 started
Yeah.
off so fast. We looked up, 76 players were eliminated or left in the lobby. There was no first kind
That
of
was
surge
wild.
warning that we're really used to seeing.
Not until,
with
like, what was it,
BD+.
Storm
So
5?
we just kind of jumped into the mid game and things were so different. The dynamic, you can tell, is already shifting. You know, there's something new in the air here, and our top teams are starting to break away. So let's just go on the battle bus one more time.
Here we go, chat. Here we go.
Standings are just getting so much closer than ever before, and you can even look down to that qualification spot into the top 13.
Gonna be-
That
this
is as
game's gonna be
stacked as the race
crazy.
at the top of the leaderboard. So we'll have our eyes peeled on both the top and those qualification spots throughout the day. But Curve and Benno, when I was kind of looking at some of those stats, there are the top 5 players in
I don't see
damage.
Paper
Curve
going
and
here
Benno are
anymore. Remember
2
yesterday they were
of
dropping
those
there
5
every
players.
game and like
Both
pretty
of
much
these
dying
guys are
off rip.
firing all cylinders.
Him and,
this is when we were
Paper and his
going into
duo.
the Eats Monster, I'm talking about the makeup of this team.
I don't know if you guys
Obviously,
remember
the
that.
accolades aren't there on Curve, but it reminds me so much of that Queasy and Benno duo that dominated EU for so long.
Yeah, I can definitely see it. And, you know, we called it out at several different points last time. Game 1, Curry.
Oh, there goes
you
Paper.
know,
Bro,
ability to
Paper
ambush
is like...
multiple teams at different vending machines.
Golly, dude. Watched
Honestly
him play
commendable.
yesterday
And
and
then we
today,
tuned in,
dude.
like,
He
3 or
needs to
4,
pull it
and they have, like,
together,
7
man.
elims in the early game. So clearly, they have figured that part out. And if today it's all end games with Veno and Curve, I mean, all they've been doing all season long is practicing psychoing for height and dominating, right? And hey, this is the 3rd time now Veno basically makes an end game, 2 of which he went for high ground. So he's showing us if he's got a shot at it, they're gonna take it.
Seen so many teams.
Rezzy's all by himself now again.
Plan set in stone, but these quick off spawn fights.
What the heck is going on over here? Oh, that's in the front of
one elimination
Frosty.
cleaned up by NPen. Mafia is going to be the one going down, but they kind of switch up their drop spot a little bit. It's not too far away from the split drop towards the left, but they're actually full committing to the south side of Frigid Fortress.
Or
this
Frigid,
time
that's what it's called,
not
not
sure
Frosty.
if it's a
Frigid.
best path change or an overall game plan adjustment. But for Jack and NPen, that might be the difference maker. But you got to be careful because you got Minished on the other side. You got Osid and Scare on the north side.
Otis is freaking...
There's a lot going on.
He's ratting, dude. You got to be careful. He's ratting.
You have, like you said, that early elim here. So it's a single player left in the duo. They're just hiding out.
Oh, no.
Time here. Seems like he
Oh, no. Dude, he's got these dualies ain't it in builds, man.
Oh,
what a fucking shot.
Oh, my gosh. What a shot by the Tick here.
I said that first.
And this is what, you know.
Holy crap,
this is what
dude. That was
at the highest level of play, right,
insane.
Jacob? Like, anything can happen. Pros do have their moments
Wow.
where they end up clutching up. And although
Too easy. That was
he does get full
freaking
finish here,
nasty,
it
dude.
doesn't matter.
Holy.
NPen is now in a much worse position.
Yeah, NPen is just
no.
hoping that Osid and Scare get bored. They don't look for him, and you can kind of see in the feed that NPen
Oh
did
my
not
gosh.
get eliminated.
Oh, here
But
comes
in
another
comes
one.
Dragon and Creon. This might be a
Creon's
blessing for
coming
NPen
in.
to try to get out.
NPen,
He does
get
have
out,
the
brother.
zip line, though. Leaves you
Run.
open to taking shot. Creon Dragon not slowing down. Big shot onto Osid. It's going to push him back into the box.
Run, brother, run. Oh, no.
They even get the roof. Dragon pulling full aggression on this fight against Osid and Scare.
Oh,
They
wow.
already get the
Cleaned
first
them up,
knock.
dude.
Creon
Holy
with
crap.
The other angle. They get a full
Wow, they came
wipe.
in and got them
They
that
played that
duo
perfectly
out.
as
Yeah.
well. Leaving that weakened wall
Wow.
there while Dragon distracted from the high ground and then takes it at the prime time there. The timing just couldn't have been better. Looks Karis trapped.
That was
Caught with
nice.
his pickaxe out.
Uh-oh, Peterbot.
Not much you can do here. Meanwhile,
Boyo
Falcons,
fighting.
Peterbot and Boyo back at it. This time onto Chris and Drew. We've seen this fight happen before. The last time Chris and Drew
They're
were
both
left
up. They need to stay
almost
together.
in shambles, chased across a big section
Oh,
of the map.
Peterbot got
and
hit
it seemed
hard.
pretty similar when the zone was kind of keeping Squibbly in play. They essentially went for the battle.
Oh, he's got plenty of heals, bro. He's
Boyo
chilling.
early on are willing to take some of these risks, but you can say Peterbot takes a big shot, forced to back up. They didn't necessarily win the trades here when it comes
Damn,
to
they're
Surge.
backing up.
They're
That's
gonna have to go back on
crazy.
over to Squibbly, whereas
Uh-oh,
since they
Threats,
do have
what's
almost
Threats doing?
infinite heals that do spawn up over towards that rift. But Riptide,
He's ratting, dude.
Veer
Oh my gosh.
win the fight in that last game. Veer almost going down. You can see it kind of led into them being affected by Storm Surge, but Mako and Blanks, a team that qualified out of Frigid Fortress with a victory royale.
Mousy, what up, dude?
Here again today, and that's sometimes what
Missed
you
the
have
first
to do.
good game,
Day
man.
one
The
to day
first
two,
game was
you
really
hit the
good.
pods, you figure out what changes you can make.
Threats and Veer were successful in the last game. This time, Threats is left to play this one out by himself, at least here at the start.
Dude, he's,
Once
there's
again,
a
though,
team
Jacob, look at that
behind him.
overall
Oh
player
my
count,
gosh.
78 remaining.
Hopefully they don't see
so
Threats. Oh, they're coming.
It seems
Oh,
like
Threats
the,
might be
early
cooked.
day jitters are out the window here now. There's back to Curve and Veno playing similar to the last time. It made sense why there was that big wooden base. This is just the early game strategy.
How are the rest of your
Here to
games
play
earlier,
for
Mousy?
Surge Tower.
Where he's going to give up all the loot to Curve right now. You know, Curve is kind of, I wouldn't say the mastermind by any means, but he's the main guy, the main source of their early game damage. Trying to get Surge. You see them breaking open the tops of buildings. That way nobody can safely lurk nearby. And I think that's one thing for certain.
There's
because
Cold
we
and
saw
Rapid.
Veno try to make that attempt in that last game, lurk back towards the Surge
Yeah, that
base
was funny.
momentarily stolen. And I
What the heck
wonder
is
if
Higgs
that's
doing
why.
over
You see a
there?
lot of
Higgs
these
is
Surge
like
bases,
up
Monster,
right up
Metal,
there.
Brick. Veno and Curve, for the
Did
most
Storm
part, they
push
built
him
it
in?
wood.
Yeah, they know it's temporary. They don't want to attract too much attention. And maybe when it's wood, it kind of signals to other people, no one's going to be based up in wood, right? Surely not. It's all part of the strategy. Mind games at play.
Oh,
here.
they found
HQ,
threats.
encrypted, do
That
end up
team
finding
found threats.
there,
That was Threats was
from Solo
trying to be a
now
little
back
rat.
to the lobby
They
there.
found him. That was the team that came in from
A little
the north side
update here with Cold and Rapid.
of what that POI, whatever it's called.
For threats going down though, and Veer, that's a huge loss. You know, coming into this.
You're
game
surprised
alone,
Nick
they're in
30 isn't in the
11th place.
FNCS?
They're 20
He's
points
he's
ahead
good, but dude,
of the
I'm
line,
telling you
13th
guys,
place
the
for that
skill
summit
gap
spot.
difference between
So they're
these
gonna have
guys
to
and
really
like
hope the rest of the competition doesn't fare as
Cypher
well in this
and
game
Nick, like they
because
need to
they've got more
practice
chances to
every
close out
day
the
if they
game
want
with
to,
one
and
more
they could get that
left.
good 100%. They have the mechanics, they have
Five
everything,
including this
but
one from Cold and Rapid.
these
Start
guys
business
do it
as usual.
every
Set
day,
up
day in
center
and day
map
out.
over at Dark Dominion.
You know what I mean?
Cold
Like
was
Nick
able to
30
get
is
the
damn good.
Mythic
Cypher
Chaos
PK,
Reloader, and you can see
phenomenal
all
player.
sorts of goodies
Typical
that they have,
gamer,
multiple
phenomenal, dude.
pizzas,
They're
med
like
kits.
they're
So they
great
honestly
at the
stay
game.
here
They're
just like they
freaking
normally
really
do,
good, but
rotate late and just kind of
such
add
a
that
skill
switch.
gap with these
Yeah,
guys.
at least 4 or so games yesterday. I
Like,
think whenever
I
we
would
tuned
watch
in,
Clix
essentially,
and
they had a
Cypher
mythic
play and
shotgun
like
or
1v1
AR
and stuff.
or otherwise. So
Clix
they
is just
have had a fair
insane.
amount of success and a little bit of luck.
yeah. That
I mean, they're
chaos mythic shoddy
Loadout
is so good.
situation. Bolt and Acorn in a fight against Electro.
Uh oh.
It's a bit of a messy one. You see other teams
Uh
putting their influence into the mix here.
oh. Acorn don't. They better.
Throwing
They
their
can't go
ammo
down.
into the bucket, if you will. Electro manages to sneak out the side though, turn things around, puts himself.
No, he's
in
not bad, but
between
he's
those
nowhere
5
near.
enemy shots.
He's nowhere near these guys. I'm telling you, these guys are like high up there like that. That's how big that's how crazy the skill gap difference is. I'm telling you.
Prepared for this with Acorn, but for Electro and Oak, they don't want to overstay their welcome here. Shockwave
Overstay their
outside
welcome.
of range for Acorn and Bold, but they end up in the range of Cole and Madden. Also been performing well so far.
These
on
guys are
day
getting
number 1.
a little
But
aggressive with
Both
it.
looking to get aggressive here, maybe for some early surge or eliminations, depending on what they're looking for overall. If they want to try to fly up that leaderboard, but there are 4 teams directly.
Is
in
Clix,
this location.
is
Acorn
Clix
Bolt
streaming
all the way
this,
towards the
chat?
north, and
Does
a
anyone
couple
know
teams
if Clix
stacked up in
streaming?
between. Electro and Oak got all of that information through the past couple of shockwaves, and I do think they're making the right decision. Focus on getting into zone instead of staying on.
Nice
a stack
floppers
bench.
right there. Look at
Especially
these
for
free
their loadouts.
floppers.
Yeah, they don't have nothing.
A couple of fished up floppers already. They're gonna
Imagine the
have to get them until they come
rivalries
back. But you saw their
towards.
Cold.
Uh-oh,
They thought they
these
were
guys are
spotted
back.
Out. That's why they based up almost
Oh my
defensively out
gosh.
the gate,
Too
which gave
easy.
Electro the signal. Like, yo,
Peterbot
wait a
just
second.
destroyed
These dudes are
Raven.
hiding from us. Like maybe we should take this fight. I think he's out though. Peterbot Pollo back at it right now.
These guys are
finding
cooked.
CDZ and Raven
Pollo
here.
and Peterbot
It's
are
like
gonna
the
pop
worst
these
nightmare
dudes.
for CDZ and Raven. You know, we gave them a lot of grace.
They just kind of
yesterday.
fell off a bit.
We
Yeah,
watched
yeah.
them continue to improve game to game.
Yo,
but
too easy, man.
whatever they're doing right now, they're ending up in the war path with Peterbot and Pollo. I don't like it. I'm sure they don't either.
Too easy, bro.
Hey, they almost got the down onto Pollo, but that's maybe a non-factor. He does clean up that elimination. It almost makes me wonder, CDZ and Raven rotated in towards Squibbly in that last game. They did not fight Peterbot and Pollo. So they're probably thinking like Peterbot and Pollo, they're not going to be here. They're going to rotate on out. This time a whole different plan for Pete and Pollo. They stay around Squibbly Shores. They spot out the team rotating in, and they just fight for those eliminations. 8
There's
more
Clix and
points.
Higgs. What are they doing
for
over
them as
here?
They continue to rise up
Oh, they're
that
in
leaderboard.
Storm.
They closed the gap already with game number 1. And they're already closing the gap again. Depending on how many eliminations that Curve and Benno have been able to get so far, this game started with a 13-point lead between 5th and 6th place. Well, they've already cut it
Clix
down to
needs
5.
more metal.
Clix and Higgs want to do that as well. I mean, clearly the #1 problem with their entire situation right
Elims.
now is that they need way more eliminations.
Yep.
They came into this with roughly 15 or so. If you look at all
need
the
a lot
teams
more
inside the
than
top
that,
10,
bro.
they're definitely towards the bottom of the Elim activity. Their
Clix is
placement
not
points are
live. Interesting.
exceptional though. And I mean, they even do have those 2 wins. Like, let's not forget that.
Yep.
Right? Like, that's super impressive all in all.
For a moment yesterday, had me believing that Clix Higgs, first time FNCS champions, he's going to be able to channel that. They're not going to get high elimination games. They really need to start picking up consistent placements
Yeah.
inside of the top 5 as
Yep.
Aegis and Ritual. Uncontested at Sandy's Trip. For the most part, this is one of those POIs. We don't see very many teams rotate.
Hopefully
in
they
and
realize
around.
that too.
know how
Hopefully they
aggressive
make like an
Ritual
in-game
is,
adjustment
how
or
long they actually
between game
stay
adjustment.
at
Like, yo,
this
we need to
POI
start
to
getting
protect that vending
elims.
machine. Get some early surge. and avoid rotating around so they don't take any free damage to some of these other teams.
When it's like the last 2 games, that's when everything's gonna really start going, like, it's gonna start being crazy. Because you're gonna have teams that are gonna need points, teams that are gonna be passive. Like, it's gonna be super crazy. The last 2 games.
And hopefully teams make mistakes rotating by.
It's gonna be awesome. The last 2 games would be insane.
I mean, even last game was not too bad. If they could have just pushed it a little bit further, they'd be sitting still inside a third. But 16th is still an end game, you know, overall. However, the big points start to really add up if you break into the top.
Peterbot
10,
live? Probably not.
Top 5.
They have 15 kills.
Sphinx here.
15 kills. Izzy.
Yep. Looks like he must have been caught in some of the action here. Look, Jacob, we were talking about how fast, you know, the first like 2 zones have played out, and then from then till now, it's almost as if no one's been eliminated. We're still at that 76 player mark.
It's almost the feeling of some of these contested drops or the surrounding lands, a little bit of freedom, because everybody has that time limit where they have to drop, they have to get their loot, they have to mat up, they have to grab their resources. So maybe that's the little window of opportunities some of these teams are going ahead and taking for their own. Play out here. Fresh is going to be the name.
What's the camera guy looking at?
Make up with some of
what are we looking at?
Already doing it. We're seeing Peterbot come online with doing it. In instances, we talked about some of the solo clutch impact monster. Agers wasn't necessarily on that list, but if we would have kept the list going for these last couple of games, added on top of that, Agers did move.
There's a method behind it on why they do it though. Perfect.
Kind of position to start catching up. Talk about visual and breeds.
I don't think Peterbot's live. Is Peterbot live? I doubt it.
South, and this is actually favorable for them because they have some distance from the edge and they can see all of these potential opportunities of teams that have to move.
Oh, Higgs is down. Higgs just got knocked. Rapid knocked Higgs
to overdrive out.
They're killing themselves, bro. And Higgs is dead.
Apart in the process. Meanwhile, though, Clix is actually in a world of trouble. Why in the world would he end up by the Dark Dominion? We'll just have to figure that one out here in a second. He's lost Clix in the process.
Yeah,
or Higgs.
Decisions, yeah.
Why is he going down there?
And you can see, it almost looks like they might have been rotating underneath. Not sure why Rapid and Cold would be down there. You can see why they were getting aggressive.
Storm Surge. Clix is just going for it.
Threshold. Clix is actually pushing right back in. He's trying to go on the offensive. I'm not sure if this is the plan right now or just to simply try to push them back for the free reboot card. Either way, a brave play coming out from
What
Clix.
is happening here?
Cold was weak, a lot of HP missing, and he's actually going to be able to
he's
steal
above
away
Surge
a
too.
out of the hands of Cold and Rapid. It's just a matter of Cold and Rapid rotating out.
They got out.
Checking to make
Go
sure
reboot.
Everybody is out of Dark Dominion. So even though in this moment
he could try to reboot.
Like disaster strikes, they're going to have a breath of fresh air and time to breathe if he can get that reboot off.
The only thing I can think of, and we will have to go to the replays to find out.
Yeah, we know Clix is not live.
Fighting for Higgs' reboot card, right? There's no way he's just going to go challenge a
Ooh,
team like
nice
that,
shot,
right?
Peter.
Not for no reason, at least. Not as a solo. So in the end, though, it plays off. He ends up doing exactly what he needs to do, and he comes out ahead. You know, the extra pizza boxes definitely.
Yeah, that extra pizza box is going to help out a lot. Was it a 5-tick now?
In a bit of a standoff right now, and they have the zone. Okay, this is actually perfect.
Storm Surge is up.
Above.
They're way above. They don't need to worry.
Material count not exactly maxed out. However, though, they have everything else going for them.
Yeah, that whole team next to him, Flex and Light on the other side, trying to put down pressure, possibly force Peterbot and Puyo back, but they're gonna have some time.
It is a 5-tick, so Clix need to revive him fast.
Zone, and we tune into Reet right now. No Cooper in sight, having to burn through his materials. Multiple teams looks like they spotted him out as a solo. Send some fire his way, trying to put down pressure with his own max pulls.
They were in cars in competitive though. Perfect. Cars were not in competitive.
Very little materials or played
competitive. Their loot pool and all their stuff is
solo.
different.
It's not enough time to get the revive.
I want to know if Clix and Puyo or golly, Clix and Higgs got revived. Nice shots.
Below this surge, we were highlighting the fact that teams like Acorn and Bolts didn't have problems with the Storm Surge at all, at least doing damage to them.
Oh no, Acorn's about to go down. Oh, he went above. He just went above. He was about to go down. Got to eat some pizza.
So much pressure here. Doesn't even have time to go and heal.
Paper came back.
In to back him up here. This is onto Paper. This is really going to come down.
Wow, what a shot!
His teammate a little bit
Holy
of time.
crap!
So far, he finds Paper there. and Vapor goes rolling away off to the side. Rezi now in a one-on-one against Acorn. Acorn, you gotta fend for yourself, son. This is gonna be tough. Rezi's
1
trying to hold it
HP,
down.
no.
The
And
big
Acorn went down
is here,
too.
and he does what he needs to do to stay in the game.
Oh,
Bolts
that
has to leave him.
sucks.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
The 5-tick storm. You can't do that.
I
5
can't
tick.
believe that series
No.
of
Dude, they're gonna
advanced
drop a
Acorn
lot.
and
If one of
Bolts
these
forced to
top
fight, they
5 or top
shockwave
8
away.
teams
Bolts
stay
tried
in,
to make a heroic play.
like say Peterbot and Poyo
But
win
just
this
gets
game,
cut a
dude, they're gonna
little too short.
skyrocket
This
and they're
one,
gonna
this game
drop.
right here in terms of
Acorn's
the
gonna
leaderboard
drop
monster,
far,
they
him
are
and his
going to
duo.
feel for sure. Outside of Elam, those are the only points they got. See possibly going down around 29th, 30th place. No.
What's up, Tori? How are you?
For that effort. Peterbot and Poyo though surviving a little
Is
bit.
Clix
of
in
an
it? Where's
onslaught,
Clix
not only able to
at?
get elimination,
Did he get
but a little bit
Poyo?
of
Did he
cleanup.
get
So actually for them to work
Higsa?
with.
What's up with that man right there?
Cold and rapid need. We saw them getting chased by Clix underneath, trying to get revenge for Higgs. And you can see what that has done to their position in this game.
I don't
Barely
even see
3
him.
above the damage threshold.
You guys see
Cold
him?
with a huge
I don't
chunk
see
of
Clix
shield
at all.
missing. It's put him so far back.
Visual's about
I'm
to
just
die
thinking,
too. He can't get
Cold
touched.
and Rapid have a chance to break so far ahead of the competition.
Here come
It's
Reed,
gonna be a
dude.
huge problem for
Reed's
the rest of
running
the
out.
game.
Oh
If they have a
no!
big end game right
Oh, he
here.
has no HP, and he's under Storm Surge. He's cooked.
No one's played perfect.
He's
though.
cooked. He's done. He's dead.
I
Next
feel
tick.
for him here, just taking damage
One
from
more.
Storm, taking damage from Storm Surge. No extra HP. He's 93 below. It's
How the f
deactivated.
did he
Oh,
know he was in
moment.
there?
And,
Oh my
God,
gosh.
the only moment he
Now he's
needs.
above. Now he's above.
Literally, if it
What a
was still
clutch.
actually active monster, he would have
Wow.
been taken down for sure, but Reed
What
making
a
play.
clutch.
4 more points in this game. 2 teams need to go down, and he's going to start getting rewarded with placement points.
Hey man, he's back like
Dude,
he never
what
left
a
right
clutch.
here. He's got 2 big pots as well to bounce back in the game. Pressure on
That
both
was an
individuals from the
insane
side here.
clutch.
These are his walls too. He can get in and make some pretty dirty plays here. But talk about.
I'm guessing
a way
Clix
to
died.
claw
I
your
don't
way
know.
Out of the grave for a second. Visuals and Braids though.
Visual's 3
Look at what happened here.
HP.
Just
Wow,
shortly
he got
before
him.
They made that rotate. They actually find an elimination there, an important one as well. At 3 HP.
I guess
the
Clix is
Siphon
dead. I don't
is
see
what's
his
gonna
name
keep
at
them in
all.
the game, remaining
Unless he's
competitive.
still in
I
Storm,
saw
but
that
there's
while we were
no
hopping
way.
around, Clix actually eliminated too. So we have some pretty big top 10 teams now fully out the game. This
Okay,
is going to
so Clix
shake
is
up
out.
everything as we know it. 68 below though. Visuals, Braids get a little moment to breathe, but it's not going to
Visual's
last very
dead.
long.
Peterbot and Poyo, man. This might
Braids
be
having
their game,
some
chat.
Extra shield, allowing him to take the tick, but I'm not
I'm
sure
okay.
he's
I'm
gonna be
doing
able
all
to
right
find
too, Tor.
damage,
My shoulder
especially in
hurts a
zone
little
like
bit, but
this. Curve and Veno. We saw Shockwave from the back.
Who's gonna go up for high ground? Who's gonna make the play for high
Nobody's
ground?
really making themselves known as the team above the rest. They're not necessarily ready for it. 8 zone. Sometimes we say it's a little bit too early, and I think everybody has that same sense in the back of their
Yeah,
mind.
that's so
Saving the
true.
material, saving the shockwaves, make a play for it maybe in the next couple of zones, but for now, Agers and Ritual, looking at what's in front of them. That's
Swifty, what's up, man? Welcome in. How are you today?
Sprayed through the box. A couple of those are going to connect, but not enough to give them the green light to go.
Yeah, there's one thing about the way Clix and Higgs played. They played these single towers and not really overcommit with the tarps. And I would love to see teams do that because
Yeah,
high ground is completely
saved
free
so
right now.
much.
Even Rituals and Ages are looking up like, wait a second, bro. No one's up here, and you saw him kind of
Someone needs to start cranking up,
Braids on the other
dude.
side though, just popping off right here.
There we
Playing the
go.
edge of zone, gets a little siphon
Ritual, they're going up.
and now
Oh
they
no,
hook up.
Peterbot,
Ages
Poyo,
finally
here they
secures it.
come.
Peterbot, Poyo come in. They were just waiting for someone to build
Oh
the
my
foundation,
gosh.
and now they come in to try to take the investment
got
away
it,
from them, and
bro.
it actually works off.
They got
Yeah,
it.
massive damage onto Agers, onto
Peterbot and
Ritual,
Poyo
forced
might
them
win
away,
this
but you still
match,
gotta be
chat.
careful. Curve and Veno, full HP, front side of zone. Agers gets left by himself. Talk about him moving possibly into the top 5. in
They
terms
might
of
win it.
solo
They
impact
got high
points
ground,
in
man.
this game, and this is
This is
another chance
crazy.
for him
This is
to
gonna be
do
a hell of
just
an
that.
end game.
There's a bunch of points in terms of
28
placement still
people
on the
left
board.
still.
4 points per elimination if he can clean those up, but he has to watch out because Peterbot and Poyo, not only do they have the high ground, they notice him at second height, put down a little bit of pressure, forcing him down a whole
Poyo's
nother
so
layer, then
weak,
set
though.
their
He needs to get a
focus onto
refresh.
20 and Neko
He needs
as
a-
well.
he needs
They're building
Siphon.
up step by step, taking a lot of the focus from Peterbot and Poyo.
Golden Rapid
Oh
may
my
not have won a
gosh.
game this weekend, but they've been playing low ground very well. But look at this. As I'm about to celebrate,
Poyo's
their
going
key
down.
positioning, they get rolled up on from behind. Meanwhile, Curve Venno.
Peterbot just got hit real hard.
Before, play deep side of Storm, come bouncing.
Pollo has like 2 HP. Oh my gosh. Pollo's down.
Venno's got to be careful. He's right outside the box of Peterbot.
Pollo's down. Peterbot has like 2 HP.
And it is
Peterbot's one shot.
Venno and Curve here, Jacob, are trying to play for back-to-back.
Come on, Peter.
And out in the Storm. It's all up to Peterbot to clutch it up too.
Back-to-back is 100% certainly possible.
Peter's cooked, dude. He's 6
Out of the
HP.
lobby is brilliant. Takes out Cold. Their run
He's
comes
literally
to an
one
end.
shot.
David was talking about if they could repeat that
Even
same
from
game,
Storm,
they
he's
can
one
close the
shot.
gap. But now with first, second, and third.
No, don't
place
get hit,
out of
Peter.
the way, this is an opportunity to do it, but Peterbot by himself.
Oh my gosh, how did he get out of that,
Dream
dude?
finds a little
Because I
crevice
think
there
it's
to
an
hold on
A
to
tick
down
right now.
below.
Oh,
Not
there he
able to get
goes.
the elimination, though. He gets taken out. Top
That was a
6
good for them.
situation. 3 solos running around. 3 duos still intact.
There's
Venno
done.
and Curve are still up above, raining
It's his
down
second
fire,
game,
not
Swift.
really giving anybody a chance to breathe and think outside of the box, which is Force and Seek to take this Storm damage.
Who's
It's
up?
the
Who's
only
up on
play
height?
here to try to get some extra
Oh,
placement
what a
points.
shot.
Look,
That
we're seeing
hurt.
right now, Venno coming down
Venno
here.
already
No material,
again.
Just forced to play chest to chest here while Curve's got eyes from the top
Oh,
down.
dude, they might win
Here comes the
again.
miss. Just give them a little bit of a relief here, but Tyler comes up, goes for the pop shot, doesn't quite hit
Bro,
it.
if
And Tyler's
Venno
got
and
enough mats
this
to
duo win
actually
again,
do
dude, they're
work
gonna
here.
pull away
Jacob, this
really.
is not a safe end game by any means. It really is going to come down to whether or not Tyler wants to contest them on height.
He's got
or
4.
jump down low for some elimination points.
Venno has 5.
It's not just the build that I'm looking at, it's that
Or excuse me,
chaos
Curve has
loader
5,
that
Venno
can
has-
turn the tides of fights
has-
in the blink of
that's
an
a
eye.
9.
He's getting pushed by the solo down below. Seek, he gets the elimination. Siphon getting up to 200.
Oh my gosh,
effective
does Tyler
shield
clutch
MVP, more
this?
builds to work with, but up above, Curve
It's
and
a
Venno,
3v,
they're
it's a
refusing to drop
2v1.
down
He's
low.
going
They're
up.
refusing to give him a chance.
Oh my
Tyler
gosh.
goes for
Oh,
the
he got him.
Big shot on the Curve. Tyler is trying to make dreams come true.
Oh my God,
He
Tyler
lets
got him. What am I looking at?
Venno
Tyler's gonna
down
clutch
low, trying
this.
to deny the back.
Ah, he's 3
Tyler just
HP.
needs the one chance, but he is already down. He's by himself. 1v1.
Oh my
3
gosh, Tyler
HP.
clutches it.
Tyler clutches
3
up.
HP clutch.
You know what? That might have been his biggest play of his career.
Wow.
He definitely
Dude, I thought
deserves
Curve
it.
and
There's one thing you
Venno
cannot
won.
deny. A professional player with build is dangerous no
Damn.
matter who you are.
3 HP on both of
played
them.
To Tyler and Chance there. What an exceptional
Damn.
game number 8 there we just saw, Jacob.
Yeah, I was saying Tyler,
Good for
he
Venno,
needs
though.
a
Venno and
chance, but
Curve,
he's
good
doing
for
things,
them.
chance He's down. Well, he got that
Tyler
second
clutching it up,
opportunity,
dude.
He ran away with it, Zeke. Are you not excited?
Wow.
That was...
Dude, if Venno and Curve win that, they
Tyler's
pull
walking
away
around
in
taking
the
shots. I'm like,
standings.
myself.
They could probably easily drop one game and be okay. Dude, if they won that game, bro,
You know,
they
it's
would
one of those
probably like
situations,
almost
right,
stamp
where you're like,
themselves with
dude,
the
this is
FNCS
Curve and
champ.
Venno, right? Like we're about to see the back-to-back day 2.
That was
grand.
2 solid
And
back-to-back
the moment-
performances.
The moment we pop over to Tyler and you just look at his build, you're like, this guy's 90 builds. Like,
Wow.
GG, just kidding. It's all
Insane,
fine. Like,
dude.
Kelly, and then just to hit those shots. To hit those shots in again, like in a 1v2
3
in a
HP.
grand lobby. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I know no one wants to be stuck in the low ground when there is so much chaos going on, but having 90 builds in the final moment right there when there was literally only 3 other players alive
2 other
just
players.
goes to show that maybe getting those refreshes can be so beneficial because you just stay so stocked up. But man, Tyler
Dude,
there,
unbelievable,
he played that
Tyler.
low ground so well, and that's not to the detriment of Venno and Curve. They played height really well too. You could hear our casters talking about it. They don't want to drop down. They don't want to give them that chance. So that gives you that kind of understanding that Venno and Curve were aware of the position that Tyler was in. And look at this, even in these moments, he didn't have any build.
Dude, he's got a gray shotgun, gray dualies, and a gray iron, bro. Like, come on.
We tuned in.
Too
It was an
easy on
11
Seek.
zone, and he had 1 build. Skip ahead 1.
Dude, I thought
elimination.
Curve got-
When's
I
the
thought
last
Curve killed
time
him there.
We saw anybody in any competition with triple
Venno, good.
digit builds
That was a
in
good
the final
clutch right
zone
there.
of the game. And I mean, listen, I wanted Venno and Curve to go ahead and win this game because the Surgeons up the leaderboard. Yeah, that would have helped them
Yeah.
just that much more.
Look
But
at
as
that.
soon as I saw 100+ materials, 100+ builds on Tyler, I was like, this one, he's going to be an absolute hassle to take down. And he absolutely proved it. Shout out to Venno, though, because even with the odds stacked against him, took him down to 3 HP. It was close.
3 HP, dude.
It was, man.
very close.
I cannot believe how much day 2 is delivering. 280 points And now we are looking to cement ourselves in that top 13. Shout outs to Tyler and Chance. Okay, we're gonna go to a break. When we return, again, we've got to take a look at these standings. How are things developing? More after this break. Stay tuned.
What a freaking match right there, Chad. Hi. You guys know I'll be right back. That was insane. I'm gonna go fill my water up. I'll be right back.
Me Two teammates have his back. There's Ash. Gets the drop on Marion. Stays alive. They're targeting Albania. Dreaming on.
I'll go here. I'm popping in that bit. Wait, show. You got 6 builds? No, back up. Wait, if you're mid, wait. 100! 100! Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's crazy how I like try to bend over for a second. At my dog.
You're not
What's
used
the dog
to
doing?
losing.
And dude, I can just feel the pressure in my shoulder, just like feel like it's about to burst.
So locked in.
Could it be
Insane.
the milk?
I don't get this milk thing. Does anyone else get it?
Stay there.
I don't get it. What's this, game 4? No, this is game 3, right? Yeah, game 3.
Carbon Venom. Oh man. Oh man.
Let's see the
Wait,
standings.
First off, in case
They
you
had
missed
to
it,
they had to
welcome
pull
back
up in
to the
front because
FNCS.
Acorns died, so
Day to be watching
they pulled
Fortnite.
so far off.
We just watched an incredible game, but Carbon Venom almost
They gotta
got
be first.
another victory royale. Second place, 9 elims.
That's
I told
huge.
you we'd have to look at these standings, right? Because I'm telling you, game to game, it feels like I have no sense of stability, Kelly. It feels like every time I have a semblance of like, this must be the way this is going, right? Wrong!
Is that
Because
new
the
for
standings
you?
aside, you know what? What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like instability is part of your lifestyle, Zeke. I don't think that's anything new whatsoever. But for the FNCS broadcast, seeing our leaderboard shake up this much, Vivid, might be a little bit new. I definitely thought the leaderboard was going to be ready. Right there we go. Okay, Vivid, take it away.
Oh my gosh, they're still in first.
And Venno
Wow.
started the day in 10th.
Dude, Cold and
place.
Rapid
I
are
talked about it.
just
They were 113
dogs. Bro,
points
Curve?
behind first place after just 2 games. They're now 27 points behind first.
Dude, you could put a
place.
fork.
And that
You could
Elam
stick
column,
a
it just keeps
fork
getting
in.
crazier. Zeke, you
By
talked about it. It was
Clix
at
and
40. Now
pigs,
it's
man.
at 49.
I am just shocked.
They
you
got
know,
so
like,
many kills. It's crazy.
Something that Kelly said at the start of like yesterday, right? When we kind of like were hinting at this extra point, right? Again, it's like 1 point really doesn't sound like a lot, but when you put it in the hands of like a Curve and Veno who want to get aggressive, they want to get in these boxes, they want to take.
They're killing it right now, dude. They're on fire, man. This is the best time to catch heat.
We have just
going this deep in.
We started the day, Kelly, in 10th. We are now 2nd.
That's crazy.
And it's not even like they're just kind of running
Oh,
on
what
the
a
low
thunder
ground,
pump.
getting these eliminations. No, they're also making sure that they're stealing height, checking high ground, making sure that they're taking away other opportunities from other teams. So it's not, again, what are they doing right, but what are they taking away from everyone else? And Curve and Vino are doing a great job with those sneaky height steals that we love to see Acorn do, and to see them use that strategy to be able to even just punish height. Obviously, coming into this final moment, the 1v2 against Chance or against
That was a
Tyler,
nice shot right
probably
there.
not the position that Veno wanted to be in right now, but regardless of that, they are pushing themselves up the leaderboard right now. And you know, I'm looking at EU. The most eliminations we saw out of a team coming from Europe was Sky and Scroll with 57 eliminations, and looking to see 49 for Curve and Veno.
That's a lot,
and considering
bro.
the game or the
49.
day that they had yesterday to the day that they're having today, I wonder if they're going to end up with more elims than them.
Boyo and
Gotta say,
Peterbot, man, in 5th
Dude,
place,
what a weird
bro.
lobby that was too, with like the high ground. Like at one point there was like nobody up
They didn't
there,
get
and all
one
of a sudden,
elim last
Peterbot
round,
player
dude.
kind of going
Clix
for it.
and
And then
Higgs,
when
man.
Curve and Veno went for it,
Ain't
there was
looking good for
nobody up
them.
there as well. Like Peterbot and Pollo had to fall down and they did that huge overdrive.
down
grenade
100
again, right
and-
where they're all the way
what
up
is
in the
that,
sky. And I was looking up and I
140
was like, oh my
points
gosh,
now,
is that a
dude?
bird? It's a plane? No,
Not
it's the
looking good for them,
plane that
bro.
brought Veno over from EU to NA all the way up there, man. That's how high they're getting for some of these height retakes. I mean, it's incredible. Game 7, Game 8, and went the exact same way. They took height at the exact same time, and
Yeah,
like I
not
mentioned,
looking
man,
good
Game
for them,
7, they
bro.
look like a different duo. Game 8, they repeated it. 4 more games. These guys look like they're going to win this thing.
Not looking good.
Oh, man, guys, we can't forget, right? Cold and Rapid, look at them up there right now. Of course, not a ton of points ahead, but what strikes me as crazy is Cold and Rapid, this last game, they hit a 10th place with 4 elims. They have only had 1 game outside of the top 10.
Open up this
Only
door.
1 game, and that was that
Getting hot in
26-1.
here.
And we called it quote-unquote mistake, right? The blunder that kind of cost them all of these additional points. But even in these situations where they're finding themselves in shambles situations, we're still pulling off 10th places, a top 10 with 4 elims. That's scary stuff, Kelly.
Yeah, and that is exactly what Cold and Rapid are doing so well, is that even though they're not, like, even if they don't get their pop-off game, they're still making sure that they at least make it to the very final moment to get those placement points. And then when they do have everything right, that's when they pull off the pop-off game.
Corruption, I don't know.
I'd love to see
I thought
another
that was
game
game
like that
3.
coming
We're
out
going
of
into game 4, but there would
Rapid, they
be...
keep trying to build some sort of a lead, but teams, they just keep keeping themselves close. They're like, what the heck? Where did Curve and Veno come from? I thought
we're
we
going
were
into
fine,
game
right?
9,
Acorn Bolts are doing
so
a little
this
bit
is the
worse today. Oh man, these guys got to be sweating,
Third
but they're
game.
cool, calm, collected. 4 games left to go. Hopefully they can hold on.
I think this
Oh,
is
man,
game 10, though,
game
isn't it?
number 9. Only 4
Oh, it said
left
this is
before
game
we
9.
conclude the grand finals.
That was only 2.
Casters, we're going to send it your way to prepare us for game number 9.
I'm glad you guys had a little
That goes
moment
towards
to
game 10.
breathe and relax there. One thing's for certain, Jacob, 2 games can change so much of the dynamic right now. Curve and Veno proving that every team that is due for a pop-off will have it, but to go back-to-back like that, so impressive.
Very
It's
impressive.
definitely going to be tough. But one thing that I've learned from Fortnite, I've heard from Fortnite over the years, high ground, they might win games, but low ground tends to win championships. And I'm not sure
That's
we've seen
crazy.
Cold and Rapid on high ground once throughout this
Here we
week.
go.
I'm not sure how much
Game
that will
3.
change, but the next game is ready. So let's jump right into the action.
The Major 1 Finals Game 9 begins here and now. If you're just tuning in, you've missed quite the weekend. The ups, the downs, the emotional roller coaster we have been going through is all coming to an end here soon. Just 4 games ahead of us now, Jacob, as we're getting into the deep end, the deep water of this Fortnite competition. And Curve and Veno just proven to us that, hey, yesterday, they clearly had everything on lock. Things just didn't quite line up for them in the end game. But
True.
today, it is starting to click. And for Tyler and Chance, right? This is a team that's had a lot to deal with as well. But Tyler popping off right now. Really getting
Tyler
his
really
money's
did
worth.
pop off
And don't
that round,
forget,
dude.
They haven't been perfect either. But they found themselves inside the top 10 off of that monstrous performance.
big moment
Big
here.
fight over
Kinda
here.
closing out the day, 4 games left. Might seem like a lot, but it definitely is.
Big
Threats
fight
and
here
Fear
at
probably up feeling it.
Riptides.
In that last game, Monster, they were inside of that top 13 bubble. They went down relatively early and fell all the way down to 15th place because of these off-spawn contested fights. So with Blanks and Mako, you can see they're trying to make a last-ditch effort towards the top of the leaderboard. But for Threats and Veers, they're right there. So we talk about mind games. What does that do to a team like Threats and Veer? Do you play aggressive? Do you try to go ahead and disengage, split the drop? I think there's a lot of decisions to be made for Threats and Veer, and there's not a lot of time to make those decisions.
Yeah, last game they only survived for 5 minutes. 5 minutes means they fell in 41st place. They were
Damn,
on track to
crazy.
remain in qualification range.
In the first 5
Of course,
minutes.
for that land spot, the prestigious land spots that are available. And now they slipped down to 15. So that 20-point gap that you talked about, I mean, that was given and then some.
Uncontested, man.
Now
That
it's
must
an
be
uphill
nice
battle for
being
them to find their way
uncontested at a
back into the
POI,
race.
dude, especially during
Polio, Peterbot on the other
the
side.
major finals.
You know, we're trying to figure out what's going on with this team here. They've had, overall, if you just look at the overall performances, pretty good. However, the best of the best, right? Those that are up at the very top are just outpacing them by a significant
Nobody's
margin
even
as far as
near
overall
them, dude. It's
consistency. So
insane.
will Peterbot and Polio get their moment to finally win a game is the question.
They might get their moment, man. And if they do, chat,
Top of the leaderboard and
they will. I
their
think they will
overall
take
match
first.
history, and you kind of look at it from anybody else, you're like, man, that's a good match history. But for the teams like Peterbot and Pollo, for the teams like this Clix and Higgs, when you start off the first 3 games for Clix and Higgs with victory royales, it kind of sets the tone and the pages for the rest of the tournament, but then things don't necessarily go your way. With
Yeah,
one of
they
the
had
best
some
POIs,
really
they got
bad
4
drops
games left. I
lately.
think anything is possible, especially since the last couple games to start the
They
game.
need it's
They
now or
have
never. They
their
need
head
to
on
lock
straight. They're
in.
still staying to their plan, going for high ground when they can.
Like,
It's
they
just
have
unfortunate. I
to.
think more and more teams are ready to make the risk with everything on the line today.
For me, I still can't be the only one who's wondering why in the world did they end up at the Dark Dominion against Golden
Yeah, that was
Rapids, who are
stupid. I don't know why
clearly
they would
playing
rotate in that way.
That's a cut above the rest of the competition right now. So
Yep.
we'll keep eyes on this.
So
This
true.
is obviously one of the stronger draw spot teams tend to rotate into for metal. Let's give this a little highlight. Here,
Ah!
some action. Noisy
Bro,
and Mio just holding
Brom
down the
just got
sanctuary once again, finding
Jump
nice
scared.
little lurk play there. Meanwhile, Tyler and Chance survived the Boulevard. Looks like Curve and Veno have not decided to push down south towards
So
this team.
Alex
Instead,
won
they
Oceania,
end up
right, chat?
disengaging
Y'all
and
saw
out
that? I'm pretty sure he
the
won
southern edge of the
Oceania.
map.
He's a 7-time FNCS champion now.
This is something we saw Tyler and Chance
Power
do in that
Alex,
last
I think
game.
his name
They
is,
landed
right?
the south side of Battlewood. Sometimes it can be a little contested, so they immediately go towards the south and try to cut off the loot path of any of these teams that are on this portion of the map. Going to be plenty of opportunity depending on what your timing is, but it seems like
Got you on
Tyler
the
and Chance
laptop while I'm
barely
outside
missed their
working
window.
out. Hope you
Players
had
going to
a-
go ahead and rotate
had a
around for
fantastic
free.
night.
Aviv
Well,
and
Prime, thank you
Kingo,
so
another
much. I hope you have a
team.
great
We're talking
workout.
about solo clutch and big
Get it
impact
again,
points.
son.
Aviv was one of those
Who's gonna
players
carry
on
the
top
boats
leaderboard, and then
and the
you
logs?
back, like the eval
Get it, Prime.
finals right before FNCS started.
Do
They were
do
the
an
only
extra
team
rep
to
for
win
Batman.
2 different games, so they had the blueprint. Just unfortunately, we really haven't seen the success that we'd hope for from a team like this. Kind of seeing if they can really bounce back in today's tournament. I think there's plenty of time and opportunity.
Who's
They're
gonna
at
carry the boats and the
174 points,
logs?
though. About 80 points down away from that top 13 window.
Yeah, it looks like every other game they're making somewhat of a semblance towards the end game, but not quite being able to
They
push
see
the
'em.
boulder past.
Uh-oh.
peak of the
Uh-oh, they're
mountain
going
there.
up. Oh,
Get that
no, they're
momentum
going
going,
up for
but
the base.
Veno and Curve. Actually find Magma.
Benno,
G-Monster
better be
to try
careful,
to set up.
dude. Oh, my gosh.
I don't thought he was spotted out, but Magma's got no idea that he's actually approaching this close here.
He
I
has
want to know
no
if he's going to go for the
idea.
high ground player or the low ground ones. G-Monster's exposed as well.
They're gonna chop it?
I think they might just go for a straight chop, but Magma's dropping down low.
Oh my
so
gosh.
he's probably gonna
No.
wait for the window
my
to
gosh.
open. He go ahead and
Oh my
disengage
gosh.
out. G-Money gets spotted out on the other side.
Oh my
Gonna take
gosh.
your
This is
pick at this
crazy.
point, 'cause Veno and
Oh,
Curve are ready to go
Veno,
all in.
you
Box
dog.
one slides into the box onto Magma.
Art
Now
the
they're gonna go
Clown
ahead and take
just-
down
wow.
G-Money. A quick
Too
2
easy, man.
eliminations. Veno and Curve, they're not slowing down.
And I've worked with Veno enough times to know exactly what his
Too
thought process
easy,
there, right? Put the
man.
pressure down on the other opponent. The other one's going to get risky. He plays the switch reverse card, lands on him, boxes him up before he even recognizes he's actually the one that's the target. Veno
is that
is just
Puyo
playing
coming up?
different right now. And again, this is no different than what we saw yesterday. They have been overly successful in the early game. And now that they're finding the end game kind of formula, right, the solution to their problems, that's why they've been able to close this gap so
Where the
fast.
heck are these guys going?
Not sure how many teams can really take them on head to head with the way they're playing so far. So
Hey, Dot, what's going on?
Rotation. Maybe get them lobby focused, but Bolts and
Looks like me in
Acorn talked
chapter
about their
1.
Strategy. Vivid broke it down. That
That's how you
long
had to
launch
be in
pad,
chapter
quick
1,
back, they
dude.
combine both the fizz and the shockwave.
Welcome in, welcome
for
in.
Easy rotations just
Benno's
like this.
out there,
Jump on board
man.
Creon Dragon, the third party to fight to start the game yesterday. It was
Hey, there's nothing
Cooper
wrong
as
about
well.
being a rat, dude.
We're
That's
talking
like
about threats
50% of my.
probably
Oh
outside
my
the
gosh,
level.
that's like
Cooper
50% of my
are
game right
surely
there.
close to that same situation. Not sure how Cooper went down in that last game, but we saw Reap by himself in some of those later zones, struggling to get out alive. So
Benno
this is
went
gonna
crazy
be a
right
little
there,
bit of a
for
makeup
sure.
game, a little bit of a redemption to kind of build that confidence back up.
Let's go, hey, Dad. I appreciate the love. Thank you very much. Yeah, I was looking. I was like, first in the stream, I was like, oh, he's already following though. Oh yeah, you came in. What was it like? 2 days ago? Was it like 2 or 3 days
Cooper was
ago?
lost, like you mentioned, really
Not
early
even?
last round, right? So there is some more work to be desired.
I get dizzy
here.
watching them,
Like
but
Preston,
their
though,
strategies
all
are
the
wild
two
in the
games,
end game.
It's just kind of
It is wild, man. That's why I say like this, the skill gap difference between like being a sweat and a pro like this, dude, is just next level. Like the gap is significantly bigger. It's insane. Sounds about right.
Surge base.
It does sound about right. You're
Do
right.
that just yet.
I'm telling you, the last like 2 games are going to be insane because people are going to start like, especially if the top like 8.
I'm not sure if they heard the noise.
If the top
from
8
Blake and
teams are
Preston,
really
maybe a
close in
reboot,
points,
not sure, but they see
where like one game
Preston
can make a
by
difference,
himself.
it's going to get
Look at the
really
map. I don't see
spicy,
Blake
like
anywhere
really
in sight. Gotta
spicy.
imagine he's either gone or outside of the lobby. So Preston on the clock inside of the zone. It's only going to be a 1 tick here, but they are.
Hey, Dad, I
chasing
appreciate
him
you, man.
down.
Thank you
Gets
very
the
much.
Matchup, which is huge. Back-to-back 50 HP being regenerated. No time to
Didn't
pop
buy-
the shield though.
I did not buy any
himself a
whites.
Good amount of time. And the
Bought a
longer
50,
they
but
stay in
not
the
any
zone, if
whites.
Aegis and Ritual don't heal up, they
Ouch.
could be
Preston's
one
about to
shot
go
away, but
down.
they sneak the shot through in yet again, and the numbers advantage work in their
Yep.
favor. Aegis and Ritual solidified their second elimination here. My only question, Monster, is how much damage they took overall chasing that one down.
Yeah, definitely wasn't.
Oh,
the
here's
cleanest
Bolts
fight.
and Acorn,
Actually,
man.
Dozier-
This is going to be a big fight.
Acorn and Bolts right now on the edge of Storm here. Dozier Esho looking to rotate out right now. Little do they know, though. Seems like there might be a duo here watching this little angle. It's actually Ravens and CDZ who have a bit of a choke point here down in the low ground. But Acorn and Bolts hold strong.
What's he know about
They
choke
wanna
points, Angry?
maintain position here in the bush. CDZ had no idea they were there. There it is. They get a couple attacks.
And they're
They
in.
go.
And they got
Good rotation
splashers.
here.
Nice.
Great corner Bolts, putting them much ahead of the curve. But one thing I noticed, kind of looking at that leaderboard, you got Cold and Rapid in first, Benno and Curve in second place. Which you're thinking both big teams, right? But remember the reason why Benno came from EU to play on NA in the first place. It was to play with Cold. They had
That's
a bunch
crazy,
of
dude.
lackluster performances, which caused them to split different ways. At one point, you saw the Peterbot and Poyo split up. Benno was going to play with Peter, but then he went with Curve. Cold was like, I'm going with Rapid. They already qualified for the
crazy,
Reload
it's
Elite
like
Series finals, so they
boyfriend
already
and
had that
girlfriend. They're
chemistry. I
like,
think
yeah,
we
we're
saw
done.
that one coming from
And
a
they're like,
mile
all right, I'll
away.
take you
So
back.
it's interesting to see two
You know what I
teammates
mean?
who broke
Like
up,
they like break up
now
like
fighting
it's
for
like a
first and second
real
place on the leaderboard.
relationship.
That's right. Diminish has that LAN experience as well, right? So bringing something totally new to this team here, and if they continue to, do what they're doing and stay on track to make it to LAN, that's gonna pay off for sure.
Yeah. But remember, Chad, whoever comes in first after all 12 games are over, they get the FNCS title. So like if I came in first, I would have one FNCS title under my belt. Which, and then you go to LAN, which is like your in game or in person. Just kind of like how the Fortnite World Cup was, like that's called a LAN. Everybody was there playing in the facility. That epic like lockdown for everybody. So the top 13 teams of this. What's going on? The top 13 teams make it to land. Uh-oh, Chad, that's not good.
Dark Dominion at the current time, Cold and Rapid position up above. And honestly, there's no real reason for Cold and Rapid to stray away from their strategy. You don't fix what isn't broken. If their worst placing is going to be a 26,
that's why they build them
and kind
bases,
of
because
an
they throw
outlier
their
game,
loot
and after
inside
that
them
it's in 10th
bases.
place, honestly,
Look at Peterbot and
it'd
Foil.
be
Look at that base.
crazy to switch things up.
It's like a castle, bro.
Yeah, I'm just
Oh
starting to
my
think,
gosh,
should
look
we
at
be
it.
upset if Veno flies in from EU and then wins an FNCS here in NA? You know, now we got to start like asking these types of questions here. I don't know how to feel about it. It's getting pretty contentious up at the top.
Crazy surge base. They're
It's
not even
definitely
in
gonna help his
Storm
case
though.
and know
They
how
gotta
he
they gotta
feels
rotate in.
about the comparison for EU to NA, and he's just right there. Honestly, less than 20 points.
Where's
away
Clix and
at
Higgs
this point
at?
in time, closing the gap as the game does go on. See Reet and Cooper on the distance, trying to make up for that last game. You see them kinda
Yeah,
maybe
Angry,
biding
I
their time.
agree.
This is where a
I
lot
mean,
of
if they
teams,
would
you
have
know,
been
if
in
you look at
land, them
strategy
four
from Clix and Higgs,
teams would have
you
never
ask the
got
question, how did Higgs
would
go
never
down?
got
You can almost imagine a
disqualified, you
situation
know
like
what I
this
mean?
coming in, using
And
the
Booga-
wonky wheel, and a lot of these teams
Booga
just
got
like, you know,
false
Reed and
false
Cooper, Golden
advertised
Rapid
for
are
using
positioned
that
high up in
software.
their
I don't even
surge
know if
tower
false
bases,
advertised is the
so
right
you're not
word,
gonna
but
be out of render
he got
distance as you
accused
think.
of using the software when he did it, and
Yeah, they got
Fortnite
eyes on
already
the boxes,
disqualified
right?
him.
Like, already kind of called.
How was
this
bro sitting
before.
up there like that?
Teams that are positioned up in these bases do
Oh, here we
tend
go.
to wait things out and try to look for opportunity for those that are.
What are we looking at?
Pass.
Who we,
And this is game
who are we looking at?
9, 12, 2-day format here, always keeping us on our toes. As things are starting to heat up, the 50-50 zone's gonna pop, and it's coming up this way. You know, and this is kind of risky, right? You know, Jacob, we talked about teams that
Oh wow,
kind of play
that was some
deep
good
into the
shots
storm
right
here,
there.
and then the zone pulls your way, and you just stay here, right? And you kind of tank all of this storm. Now, what you're doing is you're opening yourself up to potential sickness, but also, obviously, it's going to cost you a lot of heals.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of your resources. That's
But
kind of
you-
a give and take of a game like this.
you're-
We talk about
you're
a
not
similar
gonna have that,
scenario when somebody's getting struck down
that
by
opportunity of
storm surge.
getting
Do you
beamed.
out-heal it? Do you try to get eliminations? So hopefully with their position here, they do full zone. Reed and Cooper, they're going to go through their splashes, maybe some pizzas to try to maintain their position. Not only
There,
on high
74
ground,
people left.
but on
Storm
the
Surge
north
is
side
going to
of the
come
map where
in.
it's gonna
Oh,
open
there
up.
it
It's gonna be
is.
a little bit slower to travel
Storm
through,
Surge
but
is here,
Storm
man.
Surge
It's gonna
does
start-
activate 175 above the
Some
damage
people are going to
threshold.
start just dropping
So
like
they're
flies,
peeking
man.
for small opportunities. They're
Where's
level with the
Clix
ground,
and
so they're
Higgs
not
at?
gonna
I've
get
not
as
seen them at
much
all. They're
information
near
from all the teams
wonky
rotating in.
too.
Confused for a second. It looked like someone literally fell out the sky. I'm like, do we have an in-game event happening right now? What was that?
I saw that purple thing.
Sphinx and Muzz just kind of hanging out right now. I like the spot that they're in. You know, 150 above, not too bad, not exactly safe. However, it can go either way.
Bro, Clix and Higgs
For
died.
Veno now, they've already found themselves pretty content, right? They find their elimination, they get the big cleanup here, and they haven't quite left. They just took the surge base and have turned it into their own strategy. Now the zone's
Yeah, that was
continuing
smart,
to come this
dude.
way.
That push was
They're gonna have
crazy.
the shockwave out here shortly. Here it goes.
Ooh,
For the
ooh.
team, but someone's waiting for them to make that move. A little bit of damage onto curve, but Veno goes untouched.
Yeah, those are the risks versus the reward that I kind of look at in situations where you're shockwaving off of height. You have a good bird's eye view when you're able to kind of be up here, Monster.
They're
but
insane,
once you
aren't they,
shockwave
Tori?
Down, you kind of leave yourself open.
could never
to taking
fathom
shots,
this.
like you saw there, but they were very, very proactive in the
Oh,
early
there they
game.
are.
They're able to pad that cushion when it comes to Storm Surge, so they can take minimal damage just like that.
Clix has 0
See Clix and
kills.
Higgs
Higgs
still
has 0 kills.
rotating in
Bro, they
from
need to get
Wonky
some
Land, a little bit
kills,
slower
bro.
rotation than others. They're taking a lot of the focus, and this is what happens when you fall behind with the rest of the pack.
They're good, though. They're good.
I was wondering if we were going to get a little update on Clix and Higgs here. Their performance definitely
Fell
coming
off.
up short from what
Yeah.
we expected.
Fell off is the word.
Hard to live up to that hot start. Look at this though, Sleep.
Bro,
And
Sleeps
Wagers
is just
tries
like,
to go up and over.
whee!
They get caught in the process.
Wagers
also
goes
find
down.
themselves below the surge. So there's just all types of problems.
The
here to
surge
deal
is
with. Meanwhile,
insane.
Veno takes full advantage of that. They get the refresh that they need. They might even build into the zone here with a monstrous metal base if they wanted to. I was gonna say they obviously have enough mass to do so.
Clix and Higgs are gonna have to rotate
Let's take a look
far,
at it. It's
dude.
Veno who connects there, Jacob.
Just big damage. Not sure what Slepsy was thinking, but I saw him 500 below the damage threshold. He's probably trying to drop on anybody.
It's gonna be
Wouldn't
crazy.
surprise
Look
if
at
Tab tries
everybody
to get
right
the
there,
one
dude.
bump. But I
Oh
did
my
see,
gosh, that's
you know, the
insane.
teammate just kind of go down right behind Paper, who was looking not even in that direction. Probably after the elimination got cleaned up, the loop kind of made itself known. Paper looks around like, ooh, what is this? Kind of gets rewarded there. Cold and Rapid. See them continuously
Got the
staying
Mythic
on
Chaos.
these mid layers. They don't want to have a target on their back going for high ground, especially since they're already in first
They're
place.
chilling.
They don't have to change up anything here. 313 damage.
They're
the
above
threshold,
and they're
just waiting for the
chilling.
next
Damn,
zone
it
to pull, and
pulled.
more than half of the lobby just got
Everybody on that
maxed
side
full
needed to
of
just
combo.
have to go to the other side, dude. Someone's got that mythic.
Things are about to start heating up real quick here now as we're approaching the final moments
Oh
of game
my
number 9.
gosh.
Endgame is on.
They're
Stern
below
Swords
too,
is
bro.
here.
They're
And
cooked.
Clix and Higgs are 150 below right now.
They're cooked,
Still
dude.
plenty of room
It's not looking good
of
for them.
damage to be had here, so they have to play aggressive into the box.
They
go.
have
Higgs gets a
to.
monster
Oh
shot,
my
puts
gosh,
it in the
Clix got
box.
them both?
Wow.
No.
Clix does what he needs to, but
And
no,
it's good.
it's Agers and Rituals are here to clean it up, and they
They're
take out
cooked,
some
dude.
of
They're
that
done.
close competition there. In
He
Clix
got 'em
and
too.
Higgs, and the runway is starting to open up now. Meanwhile, Curve
Yep.
and Veno, clear as day, blue skies. for
Perfect.
the
Thanks so
team
much for
over
the
here. They
biddies.
have high ground.
Thank you, thank you.
Max material once again.
These
This
guys,
just doesn't get
Curve
better for them.
and Ven are looking so
Yeah,
good
the
right
combat
now.
turf, these
They're
are
on
all of
fire,
their bases
dude.
are not, but essentially shockwaving from base to base to base in the last couple of zones to make sure they maintain their presence up above. You see them all that extra loot building outward, not necessarily to hold the tarp, but just to get their edge inside of the zone. Peterbot and Poyo filmed the same struggle.
You wonder where he went?
Below the damage threshold. They quickly prop themselves back up, 89 above. Poyo looking toward the backside of zone, trying to get some easy damage. Peterbot on the hunt for some of his own. Almost bites off more than he could chew in that moment. But either way, Poyo's able to clean up at least one elimination and continue to build up on that Storm Surge. Only 3 players need to go down before it deactivates, but as they get eliminations,
There you go,
so
there's
do
one.
Cold and Rapid. There goes another one for Cold, adding to his total.
It's crazy, man. The amount of eliminations they managed to find in the end game is so impressive. And they're in the lead, mind you, right? So this is really going to give them that room to run away with it.
Yeah, dude. If
You
they
start
if they
looking
get
at players
another
like
like
Rapid,
top
you start
5
looking at players
performance
like Curve.
with another like
Having
10 elim game, dude.
FNCS championship under your
Man.
belt is one thing, but having it on NA just hits a little different too.
Yeah,
So
100%.
for some,
There
they're
goes
looking
Curve
to
and
unify
Veno.
the belts. For
They're
others,
running.
trying to put the
Oh my
stamp
gosh,
on their
everyone's just
name.
going in the
For folks
storm
like
there.
Curve, talk about really showcasing you're one of the greats now of the new era. First, you got to do it. Rapid and Cold continue to play.
That was a nice
Going for
rotation.
low ground front side here.
Yeah,
Now
that was
this
really
time
good
they do have
rotation
low
right
material
there.
count, so they will need a big refresh.
Which honestly doesn't worry me just one bit. Curve finds one though. They're on 8 eliminations already.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Continuing
chat.
the pressure on the
Curve and
lobby.
Veno, man.
Absolute destruction here on NA. And really
Poyo's got
Rapid
8
said,
HP,
no,
oh
if he
gosh.
finds himself in first place when the tournament is over, he will be a new
Ooh. Oh, he just got
champion,
siphoned.
EU
Oh,
and
they're
NA
looking
Central,
good.
arguably 2 of the hardest
They got a
regions
refresh
to win
too.
a championship on, but they still got a quarter
There
of
goes
the tournament
Ty.
left to play. Tyler forced by himself, loses chance. Backside of the zone, he's getting pressured
Oh,
by
no.
Jack and Penn
He
and a
just
few
wasted
other
that
teams. Everybody
52.
forced to rotate in, finds a Fizz, trying to take advantage of that, but he runs into Peterbot and Poyo on the other side of the wall.
Poyo,
Luckily for him, it looks
Poyobot,
like Peterbot,
Poyobot.
have their
Poyo
hands
and
full, so they
Peterbot,
don't
man,
even
they're
look
sticking
back,
together,
but the two
looking
back
good
into
for him.
Cold. He's by himself, no extra heal.
Oh, Rapid
no
went
build.
down.
This is what the
Look at
entire
Curve, bro.
lobby needs to have a chance.
And they're only in top 20 right now, like barely holding on here. For Cold to fall, the runway
Bro,
really
Curve is
starts
really-
to become
he's
available
got a
now
lot
for
of
everyone
mats,
else. But Look
though.
at this. Veno lost in the process. Curve forced to play
No.
high ground by himself. Meanwhile, Acorn and Bolts find
Damn,
a 2-set
Poyo.
elimination now low.
Dude, look
Veno
at
jumps
Poyo
right into
and
Poyo, who also has
Peter,
a refresh of their
man.
own, and everyone is clawing back into this competition now.
Yeah, with
Oh
first
my
place
gosh.
we got Curve by himself. We got Aegis Ritual, Acorn and Bolts, even Peterbot and
There
Poyo.
goes
That
Peter.
all
Here he
could be our
comes.
first place team after
Oh,
this
he
game,
got
and they're ready
him.
to make it so
Double.
big.
This is
Elim
their-
up
this is
towards
their
the
game.
top. Peterbot and Poyo, they send it up towards height, give themselves a huge advantage.
This might be it for them.
Points for those eliminations, even more with the placement as it comes in. But down below, the counterpart.
Oh
Aegis
my,
and
dude,
Ritual still
Peterbot
running
and
wild.
Peterbot and
5
Poyo wins here,
eliminations
dude.
of their own.
They're
They
gonna
have
be in the
beats, they
top
have
3, I
splash, They
think.
have materials on top, so they don't even necessarily need an elimination.
Acorns is down,
Line it up, they
Visuals
will knock
down.
it down. Bolts and Acorn here. 4 eliminations now on the low ground. Peterbot and Poyo, we already
Oh, wait.
know have solidified
Acorn's
their
still up.
high
My bad,
ground
my bad, my
position.
bad. I was getting the wrong team.
Bolts just continuing to do what he does best. That's
Wow.
a monstrous refresh, and he picks
Wow.
up everything here. Gets the Chug Jug as well. He's just living off the siphon, but no, Acorn gets caught there by Javi in a
Look
minute.
at Tyler.
Tyler still holding on here as well. Somehow finds
Eee,
his way
he's
into
cooked.
top 5.
alive.
Pollo
But when
got
last
him.
checked in, it was 20th place, and Tyler is just clutching up,
Pollo and Peter are
showing us
gonna
how
win.
badly he wants it. Bolt's here on the low ground, though. Javi and Aminish here, full duo. Versus, of course, Peterbot Pollo pressure from the top. It's not looking too good here.
Yeah, Bolt's just getting pressure from all angles.
Here they
Both of the
come.
duo will sandwich him, eat him alive, but there comes the drop down coming in. Peterbot
and
realizing
Pollo
it's
are gonna
going
win.
over recycled builds. They can maintain their presence, but a blessing for them is the same blessing from down below. Javi and Aminish are able to utilize that same scenario, and rightfully so.
Oh
Look
my
at their
gosh.
material count monster. They were almost out of mats altogether.
Yeah, Peterbot knows what to do here. He's just got to keep that relentless pressure coming down. Hopefully he can pull for the win. But
Ooh.
Javi comes up, finds a little cheeky angle from the side here, but he's got
Ooh.
no match. Peterbot also punished too.
Peterbot
Aminish
just got
nothing but
Aminish.
Pollo's coming down and finish the job. Peterbot's already got the full conclusion there, and now
They're gonna
Jacob
win,
makes this looking
bro.
like a 2v1.
Yeah, basically, Javi's living on borrowed time here. He might know it as well. No extra material.
He's
Zone
cooked.
pulling on over. Yes, he can farm up a little bit, but double Thunder Burst up above the mythic AR. They're going to melt through those builds, and that's why you see layer by layer, Peterbot and Pollo dropping down. They just don't want to take any big risk here because they know this one is definitely in the bag. 9 eliminations so far, and if they're able to clean this one up, get that elimination onto Javi, this could be a
GG's, there it is.
elimination
Pollo
victory
Peterbot
for
finally get a
They
dub.
catch fire at the
Wow.
right time. Peterbot and Pollo on top.
Huge.
You know, they were due for a win. That's what
Yep.
we kept saying. We're looking at their
GG's.
performances.
All them
We're
kills kept
seeing
them in
these
it, man.
But the biggest
Now that
question
securing
was
that victory
remaining is,
royale.
when are they
That was
gonna
like a
get that
10
victory
dub
out? You know what? They
victory
could've done it
royale.
in a better time and at a better game, right? When you have Cold and Rapid there, Jacob falling early too. That
Wow.
right there is going to conclude game number 9 now. Peterbot and Pollo Zeke have finally done it.
It's happening! It's happening! Peterbot Pollo! Okay, everything. Nope.
The
Kelly,
pressure
it's
is
happening. We knew it
on.
was gonna happen. We didn't know when. We didn't know why.
The
or
pressure
how,
is
but it's happening
on.
right now. 3 games left to go. Game number 9. They finally decide. You know what, Zeke? You know what? We've been quiet. We've been under the radar. We've been consistent, but on the DL. You know what, Zeke? We're gonna make a statement. We're gonna perfectly overdrive all the way
Wow.
up in the height. We're gonna shut that down, take that over, and you know what, Zeke? We're gonna get ourselves a victory royale. Kelly, they're doing it. It's happening. It's happening.
You know, they say that there's 2 inevitabilities in life, death and
What?
in the final games. It is just inevitable. Peterbot and Pollo, we've seen them do it time and time again. The narrative has popped up time and
Dude,
time
look
again.
at
They're
Pollo,
lost,
dude.
it's
8
over,
HP.
Peterbot's done. And then they wrap up day 1. always still in the top
Unbelievable.
10, by
8
the way.
HP, bro.
Day
And they
2
still...
is where they come.
Native, what up? How are you,
Show
RC? Hello.
how they do it time and time again.
Welcome in,
Peterbot
guys.
Doing this crazy height steal to go onto Curve, who was a solo. Poor guy had no chance when you have Peterbot and Pollo flying up to the sky.
I mean, you know, there's kind of a conversation amongst us saying, yeah, you know, they've been pretty quiet this grand, and they really haven't. I mean, their best placement was
That was a
mid
nice
place.
shot
We're used
right
to seeing these
there.
guys just win games, take high ground convincingly, and just has not happened. But that being said, they kept themselves in contention, right? Even though they weren't having these pop-up games, even though they weren't having those performances that we're used to seeing out of them, they were still in like 6th place going into that game, right? Just close enough the first place where it's like, okay, technically it's
485
possible for
total
them to kind of
points.
catch
It's
back
insane.
up. You know, they're just always
Crazy,
flying around,
man.
always buzzing around. And then it happens. They win the game. It's like we literally brought it to fruition
might be in
by
first,
speaking
chat.
it into existence. These guys are back. They win the game, and I saw how many points they have. I can't wait to see the leaderboard after we come back.
They might be in
Oh,
first.
Vivid. You stole what I was going to say. 485 points. We knew going into that Cold and Rapid had 446. But where
They
did
might be in
have they
first,
overtaken the number
chat.
one
Oh
spot?
my gosh.
Let's
And
find
Peterbot
out
and Pollo just
after
jumped.
this short break. Don't you go anywhere. We'll
I'm
see you
going
right after.
somewhere. Dude, if they just jumped that much, holy crap. Breezy, what's going on? Welcome in. How you doing? I'll be right back, chat. We're going to go pee.
Watch me
here with that one off. I'm popping a med bit. Wait, short. You got 6 builds? No, max up. Wait, if you're mid play. 100? 100? Oh my god, look, oh my god.
I just fell up my steps and almost
You're not used
busted
to losing.
my ass.
Getting beaten?
Not like this.
Thank goodness I caught
These
myself.
players are
That
just
would have hurt
so
so bad.
locked in.
It did hurt,
Beat
but it
enough.
would have hurt so much more. I like tripped and my shoe came off and I fell forward up the steps and I like put my arm out and caught myself. Obviously, like the vibration hurt my shoulder a little, like on a 5 out of 10 scale, like 5 out of 10. That would have sucked if I didn't catch myself.
Stay there.
Yeah, I think they're in first, 100%. Dude, one game changes it. That's what I was saying. If you're in like the top 8, dude, and you win a game and you get like a 9 to 10 elim victory royale, bro, you're gonna shoot up to first. We're top 3.
Welcome back, Party Fam. At game number 9, Peterbot Polio decide, you know what, Zeke? It's time to get active. We're gonna get ourselves a little victory royale with 10 points.
Let's
They
see.
end that game with 480.
A lot. I think they're in first.
Points. Kelly, of course it happens like this. I know I let you write the script for this major. And man, oh man,
They
of
gotta
course,
be in first.
Of course, with 3 games left to go,
No
we
way
get a
they're
VR
not in
out of
first.
Peterbot and Pollo. Now of all times, Kelly, now!
This is when they always do it. They always like to build a little bit of a story because we always go into every major thinking that Peterbot and Pollo are going to run away with it. And that's just
Ah, there it
They
is.
make
Oh
everyone
my
sweat a little bit.
gosh.
They have a little bit of a struggle through day 1.
Wow.
And then in day 2, in the second half of day 2,
Now
where they
they're
really
in
start
first,
to
dude.
show everyone why they
Insane.
are the demons of North American Central. Peterbot and Pollo now with just a 6-point lead over Curve and Venno. But more importantly, Vivid, I'm looking at Cold and Rapid dropping down. But again, that drop is not that far.
All of these teams are close enough. I mean, 30 points
Insane.
separates first and 5th place. But, I mean, Peterbot and Pollo, it may have taken 9 games for them to finally go ahead and take that throne up there in the #1 spot on the leaderboard. But from an
Insane.
individualistic standpoint, Peterbot is still playing.
Wow.
Like we're used to him seeing. Like, I'm looking at the damage dealt over the course of these 9 games. He's currently at 8,300. In 2nd place right now is actually Azures with 7,300. So Peterbot's 1,000 damage dealt ahead. And that's exactly what we are kind of used to seeing. Sure, he's getting beat out right now by the likes of, Azures, Curve, Venno in the elims category, but he's still up there with those guys, top 4 in individual elims. These guys are doing good. All of a sudden, finally, they get that win, and now they're at the top.
That's
I just
insane.
Can't believe it. The story
Telling y'all, the
is what it's
game
gonna
11
be,
and
of
12 are gonna
course,
be insane.
Right now is when Peterbot and Pollo decide to pull out a win and take over the #1 spot. But let's start to look at this top 3, right? Curve and Venno, we see them in this last game get a 12th with 8 elims, right? And it's funny because Levin joins our call and he's like, "Oh man, that's crazy. That Venno guy, where's that?"
I thought they had a high ground. Like,
NA,
what
right? We're
happened?
just like,
What happened to
"Okay,
them?
buddy. Okay, Levy Poo."
Did he go
Man,
down? Why
these
would he go
guys are
down?
going crazy. 57 eliminations, Kelly. You called out
Like, they
another
had the
one
high
ago
ground,
on
didn't
the-
they?
over on EU what
Like,
their
Curve
record was.
never. Oh, he did
We're
go
right
down.
there. We're right there with 3 games left to go.
That is right, and we can imagine that if a little misstep happened over here with Venno, if that misstep did not happen,
Yeah,
that
what
they would
happened?
Probably even have more eliminations, if not win that game. But unfortunately, Venno did
Oh!
go down this right.
Ooh!
However, Curve was able to hold the high ground for just
Bro,
a
I'm
little
t-
bit.
I
but
thought they were
some of
gonna
you
win.
noticed that Curve was a solo on high ground. Obviously, it was going to be stolen. But
Dude, he's
regardless,
sold.
Still having that
He's
many
sold.
eliminations is going to keep them up in our leaderboard.
Wow,
And
that was
we're gonna ignore
insane.
that, okay?
Levy Poo is wild, by the way, Zeke.
Because I was
but
like,
mean,
dude, they got
the-
high
the
ground. How did they?
standings
How
just
did they
gone
lose like
absolutely
that?
Crazy. It would be a lot different right there if Venno did not get bumped off of the high ground. He's going to be kicking himself for that one. But close on their heels, man. I talked about
kicking
this
himself
first
for
through 5th place,
sure.
only separated right now by 30
That's
points.
insane. He
Golden
fell off,
Rapid
dude. Oh my
for the
gosh.
First time we
Pollo
kinda see
did
them
that,
slip out of
but
that
it was like in the
top
beginning
2
of the game,
spots.
so
It's
he
been
was
a
a
while
real
since we have not
easy.
seen them
It
towards
was
the
like game
top.
1 or game 2.
Rough little go for them in that game right there, but still, here's the crazy thing: all 5 of these teams going.
I'm
into the
telling you,
last 3
game
games,
11 and game
any
12
one of
is
them
going to
could
be
win it.
crazy.
Yeah,
Because
I
them
mean,
top
look at
5
Aegis,
teams,
the
if you're
Bridgewall,
within
right?
like 50 to 60
467,
points,
right behind Cold
if
Rabbit
they
at
get a
6
dub
points.
like how
Acorn and
Peterbot
Bolt,
just and
4,
Peterbot and Pollo just
5,
did,
and Acorn and Bolts get a
dude,
third place 5
all it takes
E-Lins
is one game like
in
that.
game, right? Like, this is absolutely going to come down to the wire.
If Pollo
right
and
now.
Peterbot win
There
another
is no
game with that
clear
type
in
of
a way,
performance,
like,
they'll
this
run
team
away
is
with
ahead by
this.
100 points, and they're just flying. It's like every team right now on NA in this top 10 is shining, right? For different reasons and at different times.
There's only 3
Almost
games
wondering,
left.
Like, now that all of these trios or duos, excuse me, the top 5 are firing on all cylinders, where do we go from here, Kelly? Where do we go with 3 games left?
I mean, for Acorn and Bolts, I think that today, for the start of day 2, it was a little bit rough. We saw them only place out of
Man, I'm
11th
tired.
yesterday, and then today starting it off, getting a 12th and then a 32nd place. And we actually saw them for the first time getting storm damage, which they didn't take out all for day 1. So obviously having these tiny changes that we've already seen them make and now seeing them back in the leaderboard vivid, that's what I want to see out of Acorn and Bolts.
Yeah, would love to see them kind of make some sort of resurgence, but no time to talk. I'm excited. I want to get back into the games.
Oh man, Jacob PR, MDF, we got a competition on our hands, boys. Take it away, bring the hype.
We definitely do. And I mean, we have the best jobs in the world. We get to sit here and watch this go down in real time. Y'all see
You think
it
they're
about
getting paid
3
for
minutes
this?
delay, Jacob, but my gosh.
I feel like they're at their house.
No, it's definitely been
And they're just sitting there with the green screen behind them.
Our last 3 FNCS
Right?
majors before this were decided by 4 or less eliminations. Yeah, the point is a little bit more spread than that, but the way this one is edging out to be, we got another photo finish on our hands. I'm strapped up, ready to go. I'm literally at the edge of my seat right now.
Yeah, that's right. You know, my attention is really starting to shift towards that top 6. We are looking at a 50-point difference between 6th and 1st place. Hobby and Aminish,
I'm telling
one
y'all.
of the most underrated teams now, are somehow finding themselves in the conversation for a championship run, and no one is playing perfect so far.
Here
But
we
I
go.
hear the battle bus, so let's see it one more time.
Dude, the last 2 games are gonna be crazy. I feel like this one's gonna be like all right, and then 11 and 12 are gonna be
Monster,
insane.
just 3 games remaining in this tournament, and already
Clix and
for the
Higgs need to
last
lock
3
in,
games
man.
that we've
This is
seen,
it. The
we've
door is
seen that
closing.
Leaderboard shuffle up so much, from Cold and Rapid being in first, Curve and Veno having a chance to now Peterbot and Pollo being on top, and even that race at the bottom for the bubble, the top 13, 2 points separates.
Wow,
going
what a
to do
chaos
so
shotgun
and
off
having
rip.
to go and try
A gold
more
one?
time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's so crazy, man. Teams like Clix and Higgs now are suddenly finding themselves in a
You
whole
think so,
different
Crip?
type of scenario, right? Where they
I don't know
have
if he's
to
gonna
fight
do
for
that.
being in the top 13.
Don't they live
at this
together?
Point, trying to get the championship.
It'll
win
be,
is
like,
starting to
awkward,
be
you
pushed
know?
Out of the question. Curve and Veno, though, switching up their strategy a bit, opting to go a little bit more aggressively to the north side, trying to see
That llama is still there. I
if
didn't
there
know
was
that.
something here to be. But look at this.
Nice,
little llama.
nice. I love how
Yeah,
no one
we love that
even
one.
looks at the zip line.
Was Curve contested, or did he get those out of
They
the
don't live
sky?
together? I
That's
thought they
my
did.
biggest
Might have been
question.
spooked. I don't know.
Yeah, either way, it's just a testament of like whether it's the beginning, middle, or end of these games. I don't know what they ate for breakfast, but I need to order me 2 of those.
Dude, now
because
all
they are just
Peterbot and
firing
Pollo
on
need to
all
do is
cylinders.
just be
QK,
consistent,
Contrap,
continue
they had
to get elims, and
such
they'll
a
win.
Great moment to end the day yesterday. Most of us didn't even know where he came from. That first place 8 eliminations that bursted them inside of the bubble. Today, however, hasn't
How old
necessarily been going that way.
Higgs?
They're still so close to contention. They just need to close out strong.
You know, what I'm thinking about is Veno and Curve. Veno's probably telling Curve, like, bro, be on the lookout. Do not be surprised if Peterbot and Pollo land this, you know? Because their drop is technically big enough. And if you know Veno, he's got that main character energy, right? So does
He's
Peterbot.
18? Oh my
Peterbot,
gosh, he's a baby,
the way he
dude.
treats Clix in a finals or any other
For how
rivalry
big this
that's neck to
event
neck,
is, you think
he
they
will
would
definitely
address it a
land
little bit
on
better?
someone like Veno as well, just because the storyline.
I mean,
would be
even
so
if you go
exciting
back
watch.
to
And they're all that
the
close
the
right
World Cup, like
20.
they didn't dress any
Neko just trying to go
fancy
ahead and
way
get out
either,
of a
Angry.
bad spot. Both of them kind
The
of
World Cup was
separated.
huge.
Like, Lex got a good opportunity here. Took too long to go ahead and execute on that chance, so they're going to be forced to disengage. As
But also, how are you gonna
Plenty,
implement
trying to push
a
them back
dress
further and
code? You know,
further. And that's the thing about these split drops, to where if you don't go ahead and get those eliminations on the contested drop, it makes finding that loot that much harder. Mako blanks going ahead and pressing on the Muss outside of the Riptides. They have a good 2v1 opportunity here.
Crip, why don't you pick up Higgs?
Muss not going down without a fight. Another chance there as he lands another big tag, 26 HP. Even the knock on the blanks. He has a chance.
Ooh, nice
2v1.
shot.
In comes Liquid as Duo.
Here comes a third party.
The party does not stop here. Threats and Veer, who are once inside of the bubble, fell out, are ready to make up
they need
those mistakes early on. They have the fizz. They have
they
the
need to worry
shockwave
about
try
not
to
getting
close the gap,
first.
figure out exactly where he went. Heard the noise on
And they need to worry about qualifying for LAN. That's what Clix and Higgs need to worry about now. They need to not worry about the FNCS title. Like, who gives a damn? Come on, you got to hit those threats. Come on, bro.
Unfortunately, they don't quite find it, but this is still great damage, and they want these points right there. Again, found themselves in the top 10 and then fell within around that 15
Yeah, there we go.
place
Nice.
range
Clean that up.
after slipping out. So Veer and Threat still have some big games to be out here.
You wish.
Just getting more and more crowded over here towards the Riptides, though. Got Nick and Skinny Cat moving on over. Threats and Veer kind of gave up positioning, chasing for that Elim. Then you have Muss and Liquid on the other side of Riptides. So
It's not Batman. It's like Batma something. I don't know.
There. I don't think they advanced their position all too much. Higgs and Clix, they get the
It's like
legendary drop this time out of
I don't know. It's
Wonky
like
Land.
Nick or something. I have no idea who it
Better
is.
chance at those rare chests, more gold. And already at their POI, they almost get mats at that mini game. They have the wonky wheel, so they have everything they need in terms of finding success. And early on, obviously, it is only the first zone. It seems like it is moving on over the western side of the map.
That's good for them. This is the game. This is the game they need, man.
Last time we saw them pull a zone like this, though, Jacob, they did win the game. Right?
Yeah.
If it came this way, Clix and Higgs calling on some connects here to try to make something big happen at this point.
They need that. They need that storm to go up there. Yesterday, both times that storm pulled up there, and it was like great for them.
I can agree. They're not changing up their strategy. They don't even go underneath Dark Dominion unless they have to. Cold just kind of builds up towards the top. Not only does he have to aim with those shotguns, he's going to be the primary source of finding their surge. Rapid, the big brain, the IGL of this team so far has been rotating them very well in the good portion of the games, but the last two, I think they're going to be chilling. Ones that hurt the most. 10 plates, 4 eliminations.
The minions in too, so they're going to be big chilling over there.
Kind of giving up that top spot on the leaderboard.
Agers and Rituals on the other side here.
Be careful going over to Domain
right now,
or Dominion. I always say Domain.
Close to this Dark Dominion, so I am curious what the strategy here.
They need to be careful.
Coming moments. They've almost continued to position themselves around some of that.
There's Bolts. Where's what's his name?
The standings. Acorn and Bolts on the other side. Bolts is
Where's
very
Acorn at?
situated right now.
Oh, he's behind him in Storm still, it looks like. Actually, I don't
I
know.
think he looks down towards Wonky Land, but you can kind of see that big base over towards the Ferris wheel. It's fully blocked off for that direction, so no easy peeks from there. Has to look elsewhere. Over towards Latte Landing, though, where Power and Penta make their
Bro, Latte Landing sucks. I hate this POI.
Back on over towards that launch pad, typically where the primary source of rotation goes.
I landed there maybe like
low,
2
tries to go
times
for a cheeky shot
since
on
Chapter
the
7's
Power.
been
He
out.
gets that one momentarily. Pressure continues to fly his way, but Reet was able to find an opening onto Power, gets the shield gone just like that. But they're just taking so much damage from the storm itself. Yeah, they have to get in the same box, heal up with those flashes, because they were one shot away from going down.
One Elam separates them from the top 13 lane spot right now.
Wow.
They cannot afford to fall here.
No, dude, they need to be careful.
They
need to know what's at stake.
At what cost? You saw them again healing a bunch. So
I'm looking at the leaderboard. Do you know why NPen only has 7 games played? No, I don't know. I feel like I've said his name a lot though.
They get the good damage.
That's
on
it?
Power.
Only
They
7
shockwave,
played?
They fizz, they close the distance, and now they get the knock. Instead of cleaning up instantly, they know they're going to take damage from the storm. Let the Siphon do its thing. Reet's going to go on the chase.
Oh no, there goes my internet chat. Oh my gosh, come on, please.
Shockwave left, so yep, he's going to have to use the fizz to really make that shockwave worth it. Getting up on top.
Don't do this to me.
That's going to give him a huge bird's eye view to try to figure out where Penta actually ran to. Spots the builds in the distance, safe landing.
Please go back up.
Water. But he is so far away from Cooper now. That gives Penta a 1v1 if he could just figure out it actually is a 1v1.
there's no way. He's off. He's already going right back to the bodies.
Oh, no.
Together. But Cooper's here waiting to catch him. More good damage here. Now, this is starting to track what seems to be other duos here in the area that are just going to stick into
Come
their
on,
usual
please.
right now.
Internet.
But there
Pull
is.
it back
Finally, they keep
together.
things up here at the Latte Landing. It'd be a great two-piece elimination for them, giving them that
It's
little bit
trying,
of
man.
cushion
It's
that they were looking
trying.
for here. They're not quite safe again inside the top 13 just yet, but they are there now after the 8 points they earned there. Meanwhile, Visual and Braids, what is this? This is a completely different strat.
What's your boy doing, Crip?
Even got me shaking my head, scratching it, trying to wonder what went wrong. Typically, we see a team like this spread out on these mountain ranges that you see there in the minimap, and that's how they get a lot of their surge. This time around, maybe trying to wait for somebody to lurk in late, find something. Hopefully, they make a mistake. Timing, if it doesn't work out, though, might put them behind the rest of the curve as QK and Khan find themselves elimination over here towards Painted Palms. Instead of going on a wild goose chase, though, they're going to let that solo player run away. Maybe they could turn back and get the elimination later. We know we're going to go for a reboot eventually.
Come on, my internet is
going
just...
to be a good start to the game. Get
so
that damage
annoying.
early. And once you got that Storm Surge
Starlink's
damage early,
not
it kinda
worth it.
opens up flexibility to be able to focus on the rotation instead of just getting damage.
Look at this base, dude. That's so funny.
Yeah, talk about those eliminations too. I'm gonna be keeping close eyes on Visuals and Breeds too, because like you said, that is such a massive risk for them to take here, waiting inside the base, hoping to ambush someone. And then you look at the map, look at how much distance there is between other players. It, again, from here looking at it, might not pay off.
Dude, there's a kid on the east side of the freaking storm, dude.
Same trusty strategy, keeping this huge surge tower. This just seems to work out a lot better for them, and then pushing teams that they tend to weaken on the way. Losing Adrian, one of the few down.
Yeah, guys, if the stream's lagging, it's all on me.
Actually contest pull the rapid force.
My internet is kind of not doing good right now. It's trying.
Yeah, they spotted that one out quick. Saw the surge base, saw the window open. Unlike some of the other surge bases where there is no top on their base, you can kind of, you know, crouch, uncrouch, peek over, not really give yourself away. But Peterbot built it in a way to where it's impossible to get shockwaved on for free. So usually we always talk about Peterbot and foil hunting teams down. I'm getting in the back of my head. Maybe they're prepared if worse comes to worse. That happens to them. They are the team to beat after 8 games so far. I should say 9 games. We're here in game 10. Let's see if that lead goes away. Muzz and Sphinx over towards Humble Hills. Zone moving
Storm
on over
Surge is going to happen soon.
Last time Clix and Higgs had a zone move over in this favor. I think everybody here on this side of the map has just been gifted a little bit of opportunity.
Yep,
which
they're
Muzz
chilling,
and Sphinx,
man.
who's currently positioned 8th on the leaderboard.
They're big chilling.
Really good today too. 2nd place in that first game, 12th and then a 10th, right? So a lot of in-game appearances so far for Muzz and Sphinx. Bucky and Zen. On pace right now. Great opportunity.
Yeah, that's so true. That's why I say it's not worth it.
Zone's going to be coming in shortly, so gotta make
the
quick
speeds
work
are
of
not
this team
high
here
enough,
and get going themselves.
and it's not worth the money for them speeds for Starlink.
You know, watching this sometimes you just gotta have a lot of patience, because there's a lot of moments to where you typically would think, I gotta rotate to zone, I don't want to take the damage, I want to beat other teams there, but sometimes it's just more beneficial, especially if you have the white HP heals.
I'm at like 2,000 download and about like 45 upload. Starlink can't even reach that.
Especially if you have a little bit more control of your games. Curve and
Not
Venom,
enough per
a different
perfect.
approach already. You know, in the last couple games, we see them very, very early on try to be the team on the high ground and really condition the rest of the lobby. This time around, just like we saw Visuals and Braids, taking a whole different approach.
Uh-oh, they're flying in.
And just minimizing the
Do they
risk of them
see
actually
him?
getting eliminated.
They do.
I guess they
already have
don't
2
even see him.
eliminations too,
I
so
guess not.
they're feeling pretty good about their overall damage, but as we start talking about the way this zone played out, it's going to be Clix and Higgs who have this
Oh, now they see him.
base set up here at the wonky land, as the zone has favored them for quite some time here. And
all right, they got to
plenty
go.
of extra heals to work with as well, so he's going to have to pick and choose here what they want to
Yeah.
take on the road with them.
Oh, there's Storm Surge.
Plenty of time to wait. Zone is pulling towards the south. They have their wonky wheel. They have their combination of both the fizz and the shockwave. to really dodge a lot of the teams at the earlier portions of that zone, kind of move out of render distance, make it easier for them to move in. And you see the zone is kind of pulling off the shores of Squibbly over into more of the mainland.
This is going to be
This is where
crazy.
we do have a few different mountain ranges that will be in play. So rotations being quick, that is of the essence here. And that's where you see now for all those other players that have waited until this zone to try to move their way in. You're seeing Cold and Rapid, they're pulling that edge of the zone. Instead of going straight in, they know this side of the map is more than likely uninhabited by a lot of the players, so they're just going ahead, taking a slow approach yet again.
They just got to
They
build
don't
up
seem
right
to be
there.
in a worry, and they don't seem to be desperate to make any big plays.
Yep, and they
Don't
got
need to
little bushes
be.
to play with as well here. So with the zone coming back their way, look at that. They have a nice little ambush.
Bro, look
set
at
up there.
Peterbot up
All the
there.
teams rotating in. Peterbot still finds himself safe in the position.
That's a
here.
crazy
So long as they
storm
found
pull
their
for
damage,
both of
they'll be
them,
just
dude.
Fine. Agers and Ritual haven't really moved either since rotating their last position here. They're only 83 above, so this is a much more precarious situation to be in.
There it goes again. There it goes. It's going
It might
down.
look good. It might look good now with the damage being above the threshold, but you know as well as I do, the way that some of these games have been going, you'll be above in one zone and then instantly fall below in the next. Just we need to get down to a certain minimum of players for each and every one of these zones as the game does progress until it eventually does turn off down to 40 players overall. So they're really playing tiptoeing with that line when it comes to Surge. Cold and Rapid, similar situation, only 143 above, and it's not easy for them to rotate from point A to point B. About 30 damage is going to get taken
Tell
off
me
that
he got
Surge.
that kill.
One thing to note, though, they were
Oh my
mass
gosh, he
material
did. What
coming
an
out of that
animal.
storm there. So they are in a prime position here. Don't let that material count fool
What
you.
an animal.
They are getting late into the end game here. A little bit of storm pull luck here, and you'll be in a great spot to be in. Overall, though,
Dude,
Peterbot
they're
and
straight
Boyd seem
chilling
to be
up
set for
there,
them.
bro.
They have this high ground base. They've had the zone this entire time. They're finding a tremendous amount of damage from this advantageous spot.
Yup.
And now they get to shockwave out and play into the Dark Dominion. So this is actually Cold and Rapid's draw spot. And again, normally when you get the drop, obviously we've seen those teams turn these opportunities, if you will, into huge wins, if not better. But again, that is to be determined, as now we're starting to approach that end game.
Here we
Down
go.
curve. No
Storm-
pressure so far. They've just been
Storm
sitting on the
Surge
enemy
gotta
machine, trying to
kick
see
in
if anyone
for
was willing to come this
soon.
way. Clearly, some people got a little too close to the fire and got burned here. It's Magma and G Monster. This is another Venno and Curve elimination onto the same team. They just can't catch a break from them.
Yeah, and I know the game's still going on, but with those eliminations there, they take first place in
wow.
the tournament. Placement points haven't
So
set
close.
in. It's going to continue to jumble, but it
Oh
goes
my
to show
gosh,
how
that's
close
crazy.
the leaderboard actually is through and through. Am I watching
Wow,
a replay? Am I
Peterbot.
watching another? Could
Wow.
Peterbot or just finding opportunity after
that
opportunity.
was
And it's on to
already.
Fear. That is going to be a heartbreak right there if Threats cannot clutch out some good points in this game. He is only 4 points away from that bubble.
Wow.
Yeah, they were doing so well after finding those two elims, and now lose your teammate kind of here is going to be that much more tougher. Well,
If
he
I
have to
wasn't
make
do
at
this
least
full
20 or
time,
30
it'd be-
points. As we were jumping away, I think I saw Venno find
That's what they
another
do, Angry.
elimination
That's
there,
all. That's
too,
all.
so the
What. That's
rotates
pretty much
really
what
working
they
well.
all
Yep,
do.
Here it is. We get to jump in with that. They're at 5 elims now, Jacob. Things are just starting to get really pieced together for them. Take a look here. They find a lobby focus onto Jack. They
For now,
get the
just do a
elim credit.
Spectrum.
It just can't work.
No,
any
right now
better
I'm
for them
probably
now.
like
So all
25
that matters here
up,
for them
dude,
is
maybe
just
even
gonna be
lower
key
than that.
Positioning, playing for the end game. No one's in that base up top either.
I'm
Someone
2K down,
peek
probably
into
like
Storm
20.
Surge base from
20
before.
something up,
The zone is
maybe.
bounced back. Acorn and Bolts are still in this game as well right now. Barely holding on to us. They found themselves only 20 above. I see Clix and Higgs there in the distance too. Meanwhile, Peterbot continuing to find eliminations.
Oh my
Yeah, to
gosh.
start the game, Venno and Curves, 2 off-spawn elims, put him in first. Peterbot gets an elim, they take first back. Venno and Curve get a couple
That's
more
really good,
elims that pushes them in
perfect.
first, and now they take it right back. We're literally ping-ponging as this game goes on between first and second place, but you still got Cold Rapid, Agers and Ritual, Acorn and Bolts all still in the mix, and you can't forget about Clix and Higgs. All it takes is one moment to catch fire in these next 3 games.
Wow, they're
to
so
really
above too.
kind of shut everything up. They do have that gold chaos. They got the purple AR. They got slap pizza. They got fizz. They got shockwave. They got all the resources necessary to have a good game here. But the zone might play a huge role depending on where it goes. I see it moving towards the south. We're going back in and through Dark Dominion.
Oh my God, it's going to be a crazy,
it's not as drastic as a North Pole and all those mountain ranges.
Jacob, I also saw Visual and Bree still alive as well, so it seems like
Clix and
their
Higgs are
risky
looking
play
for
did
it.
pay off there. In the bottom right there,
They're
still
up
feeling
top.
healthy. Clix
Up
and Higgs
top,
opting
look
to go
up,
for
look
high
up.
ground here. Once again, this time as early as the 8th zone, while teams are playing pretty close to second height. So this is extremely
Where's Clix
risky.
going? Oh.
Hobby and a minute still in the game as well. But Clix with the big Elim onset enough there. He doesn't get too risky either, right? He
Clix
allows
is,
the
they're
ball
getting
there. Comes to back up his teammate Higgs here up top.
I don't know
It's
how you're
Bucky
able to
and
see
Zen
through
who are
any of
trying to
that.
fight for it, though.
Yeah, and this is another reason why I think it's just a little bit too early sometimes in the
Oh,
game.
Pollo's
Not
down.
only because of material, but it's
Did
because
Pollo go
everybody's
down?
sending it up
Pollo
above.
got
You said it
knocked.
yourself,
Oh,
Pollo down. There's a
no.
lot of pressure here on the Peterbot to maintain their position on the
Oh
leaderboard.
no,
But
Peterbot
picks
goes
up,
down.
Steals some of that loot away. Curve and Benno are on the other side, literally first in
That
place,
is good,
staring at each
perfect.
other through the wall. And I think Peterbot knows that danger's around the corner, tries to go up. Shockwave above.
Wow, he got a
Just
kill.
Play onto Zen. Nobody does that as a
Oh my
solo.
gosh,
He's even
Peterbot's
backing down
insane.
Bucky. They have the confidence
Oh, nice
to
shot.
to challenge Clix and Higgs, but now it's falling short with Peterbot storming him down.
Just doesn't get better, you know. He's just
He's
sticking
up
to the
there.
game plan.
That's
He's like,
insane.
you know what? We want to come into these games and play for high ground. It's what's going to open up positioning for me.
There they go.
I'm
They're
just gonna
going
go
for
ahead
it.
and do that.
Oh
But
my
Clix and Higgs,
gosh.
of course,
They
same
got him.
strategy too. Here
Oh, that was
tries to
insane.
pick off, Of course, but it's not
Oh,
gonna be
that
enough.
was
Clix has just got his number
insane,
this time.
bro.
This is an opening.
Wow.
Benno needed. Bolts is by himself down below. Acorn is gone as well. Another
Too
top
early.
team sent back to the lobby. Not only Curve and Benno's chance to increase that lead
Wow.
for first place, even with Cold and Rapid still alive, but for Clix and Higgs to play catch up here. They have the high ground. A lot of the teams are already out of their path, but another one sends it towards the north. Another team is trying to battle up above for the high ground. Meanwhile, Cold and Rapid has let all the dust settle. You guys can have it up above. We'll
Oh my
smoothly walk
gosh.
through that
There
finish
goes
line.
Clix and
Hobby and a
Higgs.
Minish were in 6th place coming into this. They have a chance to fight for first as well, and they're trying to just
Oh
show
my
us
God,
that
this
they
is
have life in
insane.
them as they go up. But Clix and Higgs is willing to battle it back on over.
And they
into
got
their
it
half.
back.
They're really just
Wow.
wrestling for high ground right now, and it's cost them so much material. Clix and Higgs have almost given away the win condition at this point if they can't catch this refresh.
Yeah, you see Curve and Benno just waiting in the shadows
So smart.
for a moment just like this. Everything up above is expended, but they're actually looking down below. Look at the material count, the lack of resources. They might have what they need to take
Guys,
the
I'm
high
sorry.
ground.
I know
so
my
Clix and
internet
Higgs have
is
to give it up.
being
Hoppy in
crap.
the minutes. You said it yourself. From top 6 to start this game, this is their chance to increase their positioning, but Benno's backs up against the wall. 6 builds, tries to find his way to the front side of zone while using the bare minimum. Curve ends up in a scuffle against Clix.
Clix is
No
2
builds left.
HP.
He's gonna have to reposition, and now Clix is by himself. 2 HP. A quick peek from Benno. He returns back to the scene of the crime to take down his former teammate.
Benno.
Unfortunately, he did lose Curve in the process. He finds Prom here as a solo, but no, Nut comes to back him up, and then he has to back off here completely. Look at this. Benno didn't even get to pick up any mats either. So now he's down to 4 builds. But hey, look, inside the top 10 now, still earning points, but you have Cold and Rapid making
Picks
up
up
for time
another
lost.
one.
But Benno's still going. Down goes Taki too, and now he's at 9 eliminations here,
Oh my
Jacob.
gosh, that's
This
insane.
is a legacy at its finest.
That's what's
And
gonna
Benno
push
is
them
really
to the
trying
top.
put on not only for himself, not only for Curve, but the entire EU region, saying, hey, look, it could be that easy. Cold and Rapid, though, still a big pain in their side, but Rapid goes down. Muzz and Sphinx drop down from above. This is literally chaos at its finest.
This is crazy. The points here being added up. Meanwhile, Veno's just soaking up placement points because the lobby's doing the hard work for him. And he goes into monstrous shot
Wow.
onto Ritual. Oh my gosh.
Get in, get in, get
Veno
in.
just continues to do it time and time again. And don't count him out just yet. That's another huge shot. The Fullberry miss drops too. Can he get some time to pop it? There it is. Tries to break out through the top. Look at the game sense, the awareness to break out of the dangerous layer. Veno is firing.
Oh
on
my
all cylinders
gosh.
now, and he is still going.
He's going on a
I can't
tear.
believe what we're witnessing. Benno is taking over in this endgame, but he has to be careful. The only solo left is no come for a Minish on the other side.
What
a
the-
shot's gonna be fired. A Minish goes down. It's a 2v1 monster.
How is he still doing it? How is
Oh my gosh.
To earn these points. He's trying to get it back in blood. He might actually get this elimination here too. Zip the fall.
No! Oh my gosh.
We
He almost got it.
There, Jacob.